What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? Okay, so like I said in the chat, please stay tuned. Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing a call in show, panel or whatever. I'm going to be reacting to some videos. If you want to react to videos along with me, please check out the Wednesday show. I'm going to try to do that like every Wednesday. So if you want to join in, you want to react to some videos along with me, please check out the Wednesdays live streams, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing on hopefully every Wednesday. So if you guys want to, please check that out. All right, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be interesting. It'd be different. Keep things mix, keep things interesting and mixed up. So I think that'd be fun. I'll say this again a little bit later, so don't worry for people who will join in later. All right, let's get started. I just noticed these two short documentaries, and I want to check out. So, check it out along with me. All right, I wanted to check these documentaries out. It's both of them about like 10-minute long documentaries, so I wanted to check them out.
We've been investigating the hidden online world of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to me in over 3 years.
They're mostly young men, usually virgins, who can't find a romantic or sexual partner.
I must become more attractive. It's my last.
I wonder if that's how he's like, here's the thing where I'm going to say this. Attraction is important, right? Attraction is important, but there's so many other ways. Get your money up, right? Get your money up. I really want men to understand, get your money up. Where if you get your money up to a certain point, maybe you find other interests, right? Maybe maybe you get your passports. Okay, you open your dating options to the whole world. So spend your time, not like thinking, oh, I need women. How about exercising? Exercising good. Get your money up. Get your mindset up. Yo, Evil Eddie. Fun fact: incel came from a bisexual woman in a Canadian university. She had a website for really involuntary celibates. That is interesting. I did not know that. That is interesting. Evil Eddie, what's up, my brother?
Chance.
But on the extreme end, some incels are becoming more menacing.
There was quite a few women that I did want to break their nose so they would be ugly.
Where staunch incels.
See, that's the thing where I'm well, my brother. I'm well. That's the thing where you want to break a woman's nose. You think any woman wants that type of energy? That type of mindset where you are so angry that you want to hurt women? That is why, honestly, work on yourself. And it's like I haven't been there, right? Where you're that toxic, but I've been there where you are hungering for companionship, and to be honest, it rots your brains, right? Where you need to focus on yourself, right? Be someone that would be worth dating. Because a lot of these young men got to think about it. Why would anyone want to date you? What about you is none of these men could actually say what is good about them. Noodles, what's up?
Incels blame women and attractive men for the
I do have some videos of a lesbian complaining about the dating scene. So we'll be watching that in a bit.
Reason why they're not in a relationship.
Around 60 terror attacks that can be linked to incel actors.
We wanted to know who these incels were, what they believed in, and just how extreme it could get. In this two-part investigation, we gain access to a world that is usually closed off, especially to women. Before we start this story, we want to let you know that it contains violent and distressing content, including references to sexual violence and racist slurs. We're on our way to meet 5 incels who we've been chatting to online for about a month now. They usually chat to each other in forums and in servers, but today they're meeting up. And they're letting us join. One of them, who we'll call Tom, is well known in the community for building a server, which is kind of like an online chat room. He's agreed to meet us first at a hotel.
There is most likely not a single female on the planet that would be willing to date me.
How do you define what an incel is?
See, that's stupid. You mostly look like a young kid and think that there's no one in the world that would want to date you. Yo, Artie, what's up, my brother? That's the mindset. And I admit, I suffered from that when I was a young kid too. So I get it. But we gotta wake up. These young men, it's sad. Where you gotta think. There are women that would date you. There are women that would date you, but you gotta think, what about you is worth dating?
An incel is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
He's nervous to be on camera and has brought a mask with him to protect his identity.
Being an incel has become quite sensationalist. I am worried that openly identifying as such in public might affect job prospects.
Yes, I agree. You gotta exercise. Again, I think the one thing a lot of young men are neglecting is becoming the best version of yourself. The best version of your body, the best version of your mind, best version of your finances, okay? Best version of your personality. A lot of young men are neglecting that.
What do you think when you see a woman on the street?
I don't feel like I live in the same society as her. And I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me. I'm physically unattractive, I'm visibly autistic, and I have no experience speaking to females.
Tom casually browsed forums a few years ago in high school.
Yes, helps fight depression. Be active, have other avenues of of interests. That is important. Exercising, martial arts, or finances, or learning about things. It helps you, right? It actually adds more interest to you. Okay, gym bros, loving the gym, loving martial arts, loving certain activities. It adds more to you.
Now he feels so connected to the incel philosophy that he built his own chat room.
Sometimes incels can say some edgy statements.
Can you give examples?
An edgy statement would be something like, I hate all women, all women, every woman is evil. Sometimes a small minority of users, when they're lashing out in anger, might make jokes about sexual violence. I wouldn't paint the server as something too serious. A lot of this is just people just having fun social interaction, fun banter.
In the 20 minutes we spent looking at the chat, we saw Nazi symbols, racial slurs, and unsurprisingly, hate towards women.
This is an example of an incel and a female beefing with each other. Mm-hmm. The female said, "Y'all are boring," and this incel responded in anger.
You wanna read the message?
No. This server has been taken down around 10 times, but those takedowns have not really had a dent on its popularity.
It's hard to know how many incels exist, especially when they connect in private servers like this one. On the most popular forum, there are millions of visits each year. By some estimates, at the very least, there are thousands of dedicated members worldwide.
I do blame women to a significant extent for why we have so many men single, depressed, lonely. There may
This is a thing where I really want more men, particularly young men, to understand. Stop blaming others. I would say the same thing to women. Okay, stop blaming others for your problems. One of the things this is why I've said I don't build my channel to hate on women. I build it to hold people accountable, particularly women. Right, particularly women. Hold people accountable for their actions or lack thereof. Here's a young man that really has not done anything for himself, has not improved himself, and then thinks that, you know what, women should accept him for whatever he is. It's a sad reality that a lot of young men don't realize. Blaming, yes, exactly. Blaming others is not healthy. It's not. This is the thing where I've said this before, where my ex did me dirty, but I will never badmouth my ex, because at the end of the day, I chose her. So it's better for me, right? It's healthier and it's more constructive if I look inward. I blame myself because I can find ways to improve myself. If I blame women, now what? Because now I'm wanting and pushing women to change. It's stupid. It's stupid trying to force other people to change. No. If you want something to change, you need to do it within yourself.
Be definitely elements of misogyny in the community. It's only reactive to being unable to get with females. It would probably dissipate if a female showed interest in them. What board are you browsing?
G.
We later catch up with the rest of the group in the park.
But you gotta have something worth being interested in. Okay? Yes, maybe your looks is subpar, but you have to have something more to you. Gold, what's up, my brother?
Good. Hello, female.
They're in their late teens and early 20s. Most of them haven't given us their real names. After a month of speaking online, they've agreed to meet with us in person to explain a bit more about who they are. They agree to chat over lunch on the condition that their faces are blurred.
Is anyone here dating?
No.
I wouldn't be here. No.
If you're dating, then you're not an incel. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This is a thing where Noodle said it, right? If he's autistic, he might need help. This is the thing where I believe a lot of these young men probably don't have good dads. Either don't have good dads or no dads at all. This is why a lot of young men need to find mentors. I don't really like therapy, right? I don't really like therapy. I think it's a woman-centric industry, personal opinion. But they need mentors. They need people, coaches, mentors, men to guide them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's that hard line.
If you can date, chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you an incel.
Like, if you're talking about going on dates, I think you can go on dates and be incel.
I'm more hardline in my definition.
Some allude to a common incel belief. They call it the black pill. It's the idea that women will only ever go for physically attractive men, that they've lost the genetic lottery, and their situation is hopeless.
Do your parents know that you're an incel?
No. My dad's like asked me when am I going to get a girlfriend or whatever. I feel like my mum knows I'm a loser.
Are you all at uni at the moment?
No,
And that's the thing where he said he has a dad. This is where a lot of fathers have failed their sons. A lot of fathers have failed their sons in not guiding them properly. Please, my brothers, if you are going to have children, boys, please guide them properly. All right, don't let them. This is the thing where sometimes if we have sons, we just like, boom, go ahead, go into the world blindly and suffer through it. That helps nobody. We need to be guiding the next generation.
working.
No, I'm at uni.
I'm studying, kind of, yeah.
It's mostly just STEM subjects.
Yeah, no incel's doing like social work or something.
And why do you think it's those kind of jobs?
You don't have to talk to people, you can just focus on ideas and stuff.
You know, I said I haven't spoken to an IRL void in 3 years. And that's partially because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired
A slur used by incels to describe females.
with a female. Thank If I did, I'd probably just walk out.
I wanted to know what direction the incel movement was headed in, so I sat down with a researcher who spent 18 months looking at the largest incel forum on the internet.
We gathered over 1 million posts from just over a year of activity on the forum.
He found the number of visits were growing slowly and posts were getting more extreme. We asked him to read some out.
So this one is called Women Peak at 12. Who in their right mind would prefer a 22-year-old roastie to this? And they've got an image of a 12-year-old child. National Socialist Germany was the best country for incels. Women are designed to be raped. Males have a sufficient strength advantage, and this was probably our main method of procreating. It's all designed to make women seem like they're subhuman.
In the most popular forum,
That's the thing. I mean, a lot of these young men don't understand. Why would women want to date you? you are already so hateful. You're already so hateful. This is a problem where all Big Bards, what's up, my brother? What's up? All you think about is women. That is it. That is all you think about. Is your money good? Are you financially stable? No. Is your health, is your physicality good? No. You don't care about going to the gym. You don't care about working out. You don't care about hobbies besides a computer screen. That's it. That's the only hobby you care about. That's the only thing you do, a computer screen. That is it. 24/7. And so what is a woman going to be attracted to? Yes, maybe you're not attractive, but what else other qualities do you have? You have a terrible personality. You have an ugly personality. And then you expect a woman should love you. Why? What else? Like me being a geek, I have other hobbies. I have other interests. You know, my world, my life does not revolve around women. If I have a woman, awesome. But I have other interests. I have other goals, right? I have a different direction. A lot of young men need to understand, stop making women your world.
About half of its members are Americans and Brits, but there are also Australians in there too. The group we've spoken to have never expressed any of these thoughts to us. Callum says that people who end up in these spaces tend to be unemployed, have mental health vulnerabilities, and are insecure about their looks.
Many users claim to be neuro.
And that's the thing. If you're unemployed, like seriously, you think women just like you just because for no, I mean, like, one, yeah, you're probably not attractive. Two, you have nothing going for you.
Divergent. Unfortunately, the answers they're getting are that
this is why I preferred red pill out of all the other things. Okay, like black pill, seriously, it's just more just hating, right? It's like it's not really focusing on oneself. Okay, it's understanding the description, right? Understanding that there are problems, but one of the tenets of red pill is focus on yourself, improve yourself, take accountability. Are you at the best? Are you at your best? And a lot of these young men are not.
Women are to blame for all this, and it just sort of breeds this toxic, violent rage towards women that's really dangerous.
But not all incels hate women and subscribe to the extreme end of things. Some go to great lengths to attract them.
I am making some gains.
For Raymond, he's hoping the gym is the answer. In YouTube videos, he talks about his journey to self-improvement, and so far he's had 500,000 views.
Hey guys, what's up? Decline here. I am 30 and still alone.
We're about an hour out of Melbourne and meet Raymond as he heads to the gym.
I go to the gym 6 days a week. I want to build a good amount of muscle and get lean and shredded. It seems that a lot of people have been successful with that. I still haven't had a successful one-on-one encounter with a girl.
Why do you think you've not had much success with women?
Firstly, I'm a very small guy. Like 6 foot guys are a lot more successful. I don't know how to talk to women or anyone.
Up until now, most of the incels that we'd spoken to were virgins, but that's not the case with Raymond.
It has been some time since I had any
Yes, the gym. I mean, like, at least that's an outlet, right?
sexual encounter that was not paid. I met some couples for threesomes, MMF threesomes, and I found them not really fulfilling. Everybody has those same desires to want to feel desire.
Exactly. Big Bar said it, right? This is a thing where if you focus on women completely, you make them your world, you're not going to work.
And wanted and loved. I don't subscribe to a lot of the common views of, say, black pill incels. Like, not everything is determined by your genes. These groups, I feel, have kind of hijacked the term.
Raymond is hoping to have changed his luck with women by his mid-30s.
If I haven't succeeded, I'll probably start focusing on other things, maybe just enjoying my life and just rotting, as I say. I'll go back to my video games, start watching anime again, and maybe get a job.
Maybe get a job? Do you not have a job? Like, this is the thing where a lot of these young men can't think, oh, one thing and that's it, right? Go to gym and you succeed. No, it's a whole bunch of things. Yo, poor man, what do you think? What do you mean? Poor Man said a video that, please check out my other video. It's on, check out I have videos on both channels, so please check it out. You said video you did that leftists is poisoning Asians. I don't think that. All I think it makes worse, but yeah, sorry about that. Because looking at China, Japan, Korea, this is the thing. I think feminist ideology is part of leftist ideology. Feminism is part of leftist ideology. So I include that in that. And feminism is hurting China, hurting Japan, hurting Korea. So
Tom says he's no longer involved in running the server, but he's still given up on the idea of ever being in a relationship.
I'm rather content now. It's just sort of like a huge gaping hole in your life and fitting into society, I guess. Having bleak views affects my mental health and many other incels' mental health by making us much less caring about our future prospects. The community is really the only reason why I stay, and as the situation for young men continues to get worse, it is inevitable that subgroups like incels will grow.
In the next part of our investigation, we look at how much of this online hate can spill out into the real world.
A man obsessed with guns.
With an online history of misogyny.
Killed his mother and 4 others.
Having all these violent fantasies, constantly thinking about it, rape, violence, murder.
And their only goal with me was to acquire some kind of sexual encounter.
I'll probably check out the part 2 of my own. But that was interesting. All right. Well, here's the thing where for me I don't know what I don't even know what I said. But I've said it in other videos, right? I've said it in other videos, so sometimes I may not go too crazy because I've said it so many times. So I have said that feminism have hurt have hurt Asian cultures, have hurt Asian people, have hurt Asian women, in the sense that it has changed their mindset, and I believe it's damaged them. I believe it has damaged Asian culture. So yeah. Oh, so since there's good few people here, I want to say this, that I said in the beginning, I made a post on it too. I'll probably post it on Discord as well, just for a reminder. Wednesdays, I'm going to do a call-in show, right? I'm going to try to do Wednesdays call-in shows, right? So every Wednesday will probably be a call-in show. So if you like, if you'd like to join in, if you want to react, okay? If you want to react to the videos that I'm watching, we could react to it together, all right? So if you want to do a call-in show, please check out Wednesday's stream. I'm going to try to do a call-in show every Wednesday. So Artie, if you want to join, be sure, your connection is good. Be sure your audio is good, all right? All right? So, yes, I'm going to do a panel show, hopefully a panel show, call-in show, where we watch videos and react to it. No ducking, my man, no ducking. We'll have fun, we'll have fun. Yes, I agree, Big Bars, right? If you hurt someone because of a woman or lack of a woman, it is lame. It really is. Stop. I think that's a detriment to you. So I don't think it's a good thing for young men to be doing. All right, so let's do some let's check out some TikToks. Again, like I said, if you guys want to join in on reacting to videos along with me, I'm gonna be doing a call-in show on Wednesdays. All right, Wednesdays. So if you guys want to check it out, please check it out. All right, you guys could join in, call and react to videos with me. Yes, big bars, 100%. It's not productive. It's 100% not productive. It doesn't improve yourself. It doesn't help you. So, all right, let's check out this video.
Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but guys, shoot your shot. You act like us ladies are literally going to cast a spell on you, or like literally start screaming at the top of our lungs when you guys approach us. I was in Whole Foods yesterday and I saw this super attractive guy and I knew him from somewhere and I could not pinpoint where I knew him. Anyways, he was super attractive and I know he thought I was too, because I mean, who wouldn't? No, I'm just joking. But I kept like watching him stare a little out of the corner of my eye, and like we would catch each other at the end of an aisle, and every single time he would like laugh and do this like cute little like smile. So I was waiting for him to literally just come up to me and say something like, hey, like, what's your name? You look familiar. Or like, can I get your phone number? So at the end of my Whole Foods excursion, I ended up leaving with $120 of a gallon of milk and a bag of chips and no cute guy's phone number. Honestly, what happened to guys just coming up to us and using some cringy pickup line and asking for our phone numbers? Maybe I'm just a traditional kind of gal, but I mean, that sounds fun to me. And I'm more likely to give you my phone number just because you had the balls to do it. Like, you guys need to learn it's okay to be rejected. Like, take it as constructive criticism. Honestly, stop letting the fear of rejection overpower you from like even approaching women. Anyways, moral of the story, Circa ended up matching me with that same guy later that night. We're going on a date tomorrow and I'm so excited. It's funny because he's literally my best friend's boyfriend's cousin. I swear I knew him, but I guess Circa found him in my mutuals contacts, which is so cool. That's why I freaking love this app. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but God.
Great for her. Great for her that she, you know, get to go on a date with the man she wants. She's man. Here's the thing where I would say this. I think it's a lie in the sense that most women are not traditional. Most women are not traditional nowadays. I really honestly think it's a lie. I really think that women that call themselves traditional, when you look at their life, when you hear the things they say, they are not traditional. I'm sorry. Most women are not traditional. They're not. I think it's funny that they think they are. Sends a pump and dump. Could be. But again, this is the problem with a lot of women where they blur the lines. A lot of these women think that, oh, I want traditional men, but you can't handle traditional men because you yourself, right? Your mindset isn't traditional. So if you are not traditional, you cannot handle traditional men.
Shoot your shot. You act like us ladies are literally going to cast a spell on you, or like literally start screaming at the top of our lungs when you guys approach us.
Actually, this is the problem with a lot of these women. I had a video of a man walking up to a woman, right? He's just saying, excuse me. She screamed at him out in the parking lot, screamed, right? Tell him get away. This is the problem with a lot of women, where they don't understand they don't understand the hardship men go through. They don't understand what men have gone through. Literally, this woman screamed at the top of her lungs for this man to get away from her. And all he said was, excuse me. Okay? So no, men don't desire to be in these situations. Even other men who see these situations, who have heard of these situations, he doesn't want to be in these situations. He doesn't want to be the person that happens to. I have another video of a young man going up to a woman, asking her out politely. She said no, but loudly, and her and her friend was laughing at him. Okay, I mean, you can say no, but like there's certain times where women make it very, very harsh. So no, men don't desire this.
Whole Foods yesterday and I saw this super attractive guy, and I knew him from somewhere, and I could not pinpoint where I knew him. Anyways, he was super attractive, and I know he thought I was too, because I mean, who wouldn't? No, I'm just joking. But I kept like watching him stare a little out of the corner of my eye, and like we would catch each other at the end of an aisle, and every single time he would like laugh and do this like cute little like smile. So I was waiting for him to literally just come up to me and say something like, hey, like, what's your name? You look familiar.
And yet she can't do it. Congress, this is the problem where a lot of these women, I mean, great that, you know, it happy ending, I guess, that she got to go on a date with this man, but this is the problem with a lot of women. How about shoot your shot? This is the man that you want. Go for it. This is the problem. A lot of these women are not traditional. They're not traditional. Just go for the man that you want. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Or like, can I get your phone number? So at the end of my Whole Foods excursion, I ended up leaving with $120 of a gallon of milk and a bag of chips and no cute guy's phone number. Honestly, what happened to guys just coming up to us and using some cringy pickup line and asking for our phone numbers? Maybe I'm just a traditional kind of gal. But
I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay. Traditional, I doubt you cook and clean. I doubt you are feminine. I doubt you are submissive. I doubt you I'm pretty sure you have a high body count, right? I'm pretty sure. There's a high likelihood you have a high body count. So I'm doubtful that you're traditional.
I mean, that sounds fun to me. And I'm more likely to give you my phone number just because you had the balls to do it. Like, you guys need to learn it's okay.
No, because it was a man she was attracted to. This is the insanity that a lot of women think, oh, you have the balls to... No. It's only because you're attractive and have the balls to do it. If you are unattractive, like those incel men, right? I doubt if those incel men had the balls to go up this woman, she would give these boys her number. I doubt it.
Okay to be rejected. Like, take it as constructive criticism. Honestly.
Fucking fly. The entitlement to say, oh, take it as constructive criticism, right? Take rejection. Yet she doesn't have the guts to do it. She didn't have the guts to do it. She feared rejection.
Stop letting the fear of rejection overpower you from like even approaching women. Anyways, moral of the story, circa.
And yet women have the fear of rejection themselves. Because here's a woman that said that she was really liking this man. Yet she didn't have the guts to come up to this man. Just because she's traditional? I fucking doubt it. I doubt being traditional stopped her. I doubt it. Because this is the problem, right? Women don't realize traditional. If you're so traditional, why didn't your father find your husband? Right? Or if you're so traditional, why didn't you find a man early on in your life? Early on in your life. Why didn't you find a man early on in your life? You're so traditional. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Ended up matching me with that same guy later that night. We're going on a date tomorrow and I'm so excited. It's funny because he's literally my best friend's boyfriend's cousin. I swear I knew him, but I guess Circa found him in my mutuals contacts, which is so cool. That's why I freaking love this app. Okay, I don't know.
Yo, Justin, what's up, my brother? Yeah, what do you guys think? Since I have a good amount of people here, right? I said this a couple of times. If you guys want to call in, okay? If you guys want to join and react to videos along with me, I will be doing a call-in show every Wednesday. So every Wednesday, you guys can call in and we can all react to videos along together, all right? I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be interesting. So please stay tuned, right? Every Wednesday, I'm going to try to do it every Wednesday. If you guys want to call in and react to videos along with me, you guys can. You don't have to cam up, right? It'll be fun if you guys cam up so we could see each other. We get to know each other, right? We're actually like brothers, actually like friends, but it's all good. If you guys don't want to cam up, it's all good. You don't have to, okay? But if you guys want to react to videos along with me, please check out Wednesday's stream. Every Wednesday, I'm going to try to do a call-in show. All right? But please have a good mic, have a good connection. So, you know, it'll be fun. And please be respectful. You know, so I'll talk about it later on. I'll talk about it on Wednesday stream. But yes, I'll be doing a call-in show every Wednesday. I'm going to try to do that religiously. All right? So if you guys want to react to videos along with me, please check on Wednesday's live stream. All right, I think this was an interesting one. All right, so let's check out this one. Things I hate about being a 304.
All right, let's talk about things I hate about being a 304 because I've been seeing, I saw a comment that told me to do this video. In all honesty, I hate everything about being a fucking hoe except the money. Like, I hate everything about it. But to be a little bit more specific, let me think. The first one is the tricks, the men, the people that you have to fucking deal with, the time wasters, all that. Like, I've had someone verify with me, send me a deposit. I pull up crickets. Like, they just won't answer the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, that shit is so draining, especially, like, the ones that are fucked up, lit, drunk. Like, I feel like a babysitter. Or, like, I feel like their mom. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, just shut the fuck up and listen. I also hate sleeping schedule, like fucked up sleeping schedule, because I be out all night and then it's like I can't just sleep all day throughout the day because I be having shit to do. So I just be tired as fuck. Oh, going to fucking jail. Going to jail, you gotta pay money to bail out, lawyers, like all that. Like, this shit is just not sweet. You gotta have that lawyer money stacked up whenever, because you just never fucking know what the fuck is gonna happen next. People would think I have people just think I'm fucking rich as shit just because I'm a hoe, and they'll just ask me for fucking favors, and it's just like, I was once broke. I once had nothing and I had to work for everything.
The chat is hilarious.
I have now. No favors asked. I literally got outside and just fucking worked for everything I fucking got. So when people ask me for favors, it's just like the fucking audacity. Like, I've never ever, when I was struggling, never asked nobody for a fucking favor. That's literally all I could think of right now on the top of my fucking head. I had like a brain fart. I can't even think of anything else. But if y'all have other things, comment them down below. And yeah, maybe I'll make a part 2.
Yo, you guys are hilarious. I love you guys. You guys are funny as shit. My eyes are bleeding hourly. What's up, my brother? What's up? Thank you for joining tonight. Yes, she is. God. I will let chat do the evil shit. All right. I try to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice. I will let chat do the evil stuff. GR. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for joining. Get a load of these fucking. I mean, it is much. It is much. Evil, you say? Well, Evil Eddie, I'm gonna let you handle the roasting. All right. I want to, you know, on camera, I want to be nice, but my chat will handle the craziness. All right, so let's break this down. Let's break this down. Crazy.
All right, let's talk about things I hate about being a 304, because I've been seeing, I saw a comment that told me to do this video. And
it is kind of ridiculous that you say hate being a 304, essentially a hoe, right? Yet it's something that you don't have to do. You don't have to do it. Women don't have to sell their bodies. Women don't have to sleep with men. Women don't have to accept cash for their bodies. You don't have to do it. No one is putting a gun to your head to do something. Yet you hate it so much. You hate being a 304. You hate being a hoe. Yet you will still do it. That is the insanity of women. I hate being a hoe, but you know what? I gotta do it, right? I gotta do it for whatever stupid reason, because you're lazy. Because you're lazy. The lowest hanging fruit, right? The lowest hanging fruit a woman can do is sell her body. That is the lowest hanging fruit a woman can do to make money, is sell her body. It's mad easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I love being a geek, right? I love being a geek. I want to show that we can be a geek even if we're in this space.
In all honesty, I hate everything about being a fucking hoe except the money. Like, I hate everything about it. But to be a little bit more specific, let me think.
I think those lips are fake, right? It's like, what is it? What is it? Injections or whatever. It's too much. Like everything about her. It's like this is the thing where I wish men. I mean, it can't, right? It's not gonna happen, right? It's never gonna happen. But I wish men have more, more standards, because we will have sex with pretty much anything. A lot of men will have sex with pretty much anything, right? The long nails, the fatness, the ugly eyelash, the fake ass big ass lips. We will have sex with anything, and it's sad, right? And that's why I've said that this is the problem with a lot of men. Women and lust are our weakness. That is I swear to God, a man that can control his lust, a man that can control his desires for women is a fucking dangerous man. A dangerous man in a good way. No one will fuck with him, right? No one will mess with him. That is a man that has self-respect, that has boundaries. That man, right, is on his way to being the best version of himself. A man that controls his weakness is a dangerous man. It's a dangerous man indeed.
The first one is the tricks, the men, the people that you have to fucking deal with, the time wasters, all that. Like, I've had someone verify with me, send me a deposit. I pull up crickets. Like, they just won't answer the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, that shit is so draining, especially, like, the ones that are fucked up, lit, drunk. Like, I feel like a babysitter. Or, like, I feel like their mom. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, just shut the fuck up and listen.
Their mom? I'm pretty sure saying 304 and mom in the same category is kind of disgusting.
Also hate sleeping schedule, like fucked up sleeping schedule, because I be out all night and then it's like I can't just sleep.
She's walking the streets. I mean, it's like, seriously, I don't go to the streets. This is the problem with a lot of women. I get it. It's fast money. It's a lot of money. It's cool. But it's like, do you not have a soul? I mean, why sell your soul for money?
All day throughout the day because I be having shit to do. So I just be tired as fuck. Oh, going to fucking jail. Going to jail, you gotta pay money to bail out, lawyers, like all that. Like, this shit is just not so you gotta have that lawyer money stacked up whenever, because you just never fucking know what the fuck is gonna happen next.
The lawyer money. I swear to God. This shit is... these things are tiring with women.
People would think I have, like, just, like... People just think I'm fucking rich as shit just because I'm a hoe, and they'll just ask me for fucking favors, and it's just like, I was once broke. I once had nothing, and I had to work for everything I have now. No favors asked. I literally got outside and just fucking worked for everything I fucking got. So,
worked for everything you got? You lay there, right? It's the lowest hanging fruit. You're not working that hard. You're not really working that hard. Now, it's not like a glamorous job, right? It's not a glamorous thing. But seriously, it's the lowest hanging fruit. Do more. And you know what's something I find really interesting, right? I find interesting that women have rather becoming a housewife where a man takes care of you and you just focus on that one man, right? Taking care of that one man, You want to be strong and independent. Sell your body to a whole bunch of men to make your own money. I don't understand women that sometimes, right? I don't understand women in that concept where, so instead of finding that one man that will work his ass off to provide for you, to take care of you financially, and all you got to do, right, is take care of him domestically. Take care of him domestically, take care of him physically. I mean, but no, you don't want to do that. You rather take care of a whole bunch of other men physically for a few minutes every day. Great. Awesome. Right? GR said it. I get confused sometimes. Don't you want to be with someone who draws kindness and love out of you? The whole thing seems backwards. It's like, I find women that do these sex work. Isn't this soul crushing? Isn't this like, I don't understand women. So instead of finding a man that, you would love, right? I'm not saying just go for any Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm saying go for a man that you would love. Go for a man that you would cherish. Go for a man that would cherish you, that would love you. Okay? Go for a man that's stable, that has a job. Go for that man. And be with that man for the rest of your life, where he provides and takes care of you. But no, you would rather sell your body to a whole bunch of strangers every night. That's what you would rather do? I can never understand the 304 logic.
When people ask me for favors, it's just like the fucking audacity. Like, I've never ever, when I was struggling, never asked nobody for a fucking favor. That's literally all I could think of right now on the top of my fucking head. I had like a brain fart. I can't even think of anything else. But if y'all have other things, comment them down below. And yeah, maybe I'll make a part 2.
I do agree. Easy money comes with hard problems. And sometimes a lot of these people love easy money. And they will deal with those hard problems. It's ridiculous, right? It is ridiculous. Thank you for everyone for being here. It's a short career. It is. But it's like, here's the thing. It's a short career, but it has lifelong consequences. Lifelong consequences. Right? It's a short career that have lifelong consequences. I don't understand why women desire this. This is the sexual freedom. This is the feminism that women fought for. Absolutely ridiculous. You might as well go back to, how it was before. All right, this is the interesting fun video, right? So let's check this out. We have said this before, right? And it's funny that women complain so much about men. So much about men. Complaints. Well, how is it when you switch sides? How is it like? What is it like when you are on the other side dating? Right? You're not dating men, so men aren't the problem, right? Remember this. Men are not the problem. So let's see what it's like.
I am so beyond frustrated with dating in the lesbian community. Almost to the point where I don't even want to try. Like, it has almost gotten to that point. And a girl keeps trying. I keep trying to have resilience. I keep trying to talk to people, but I'm getting burnt out. I'm getting burnt the fuck out. Lesbians, or at least the lesbians I talk to, do not want to show any ounce of effort. They do not want to show any interest. And I'm not gonna chase a motherfucker down. You know what I mean? Like, it is so hard to find someone who, like, there is mutual want to connect, there is mutual want to talk, there is mutual effort reciprocated. It feels impossible to find that. I mean, it's hard enough to even find someone where there's mutual attraction, right? Like, it's hard enough to find someone that I am attracted to and is also attracted to me. But whenever I do, it goes nowhere. Like, it goes nowhere. Either effort is not shown, they ghost, they show effort for like a day and then like completely switch up. So a girl can only take so much because it takes energy, my guy. Like, it takes energy to talk to people you don't know. Like, it takes as an introvert, it takes a lot of fucking energy for me to talk to people. So I really am sick of like taking, you know, the limited energy I do have and talking to someone for a day, a week, or whatever, just to have it go absolutely fucking nowhere. Absolutely fucking nowhere. Like, it doesn't even get to the point of meeting people. Like, like, I don't know if it's our generation. I don't know if that the lesbian dating pool is just too fucking small. I don't know what it is exactly, but god damn is it frustrating. And a girl just doesn't have it in her anymore. Like, I don't have it in me anymore to pour energy into something that seems like such a waste of fucking time. Because talking to people for a few days to a week and then never speaking again is a waste of time. I don't want to get to know people that I'm not gonna know, you know? And the more you do it, the more, like, frustrating it is, the more just, you know? And maybe I'm too picky, you know what I mean? Like, I do have a specific type, and I do stick to my type, but I can't control who I'm attracted to, you know what I mean? And it's a very small population of people to begin with. But within that population, is it like too much to ask for to just like have someone that wants to fucking talk to you? Like, is it too much to ask for to have someone that like wants to show like any ounce of effort, like that they actually want to be speaking with you, that they actually are interested in you? Like, tell me, like, let me know if it is. Like, maybe I'm asking for too fucking much, but I give up. I am so beyond.
This is, I'll say this, right? Like, poor man said it, right? Poor man said it. In the chat, he said it. Looking up the domestic, the DV statistics, right? DV statistics, domestic violence statistics. The highest DV rates are lesbians, heterosexuals, and then gays. Okay? Highest divorce rates, same thing. Lesbians, hetero, gays. What does it all have in common? Women. Even women are having a hard time dating other women. So you think the dating market, it's because of men? You think the problems in dating is because of men? No, it isn't. It isn't because of men. Because even when women switch sides, right? They still find the same problems. Women are still having the same problems when they're just exclusively dating other women. So what does that tell you? Common denominator is what? Fucking women. And I'm not even trying to blame it on women. I'm trying to do like a eureka moment. What is the problem? What is the problem in dating? It isn't men. It is women. It's how women have created dating. It's how women look at dating. It's how women go about dating. It is women. That is the fucking problem. And until women realize that, dating won't change. Things won't change. Yo, Thunder. Can't say the first word, but yo, Thunder, what's up, my brother? That's the thing. Women don't realize it. They put the blame all on men. But guess what? When women strictly date other women, they still find pretty much almost the same problems, right? Women still have almost the same problems when dating other women. So is it men or is it just women? Now, I'm not saying just women, but I think the common denominator, the main reason is women. I hear a lot. Yeah. A lot of gay couples are pretty happy. Controversially, I get a lot of hate, right? I get a lot of hate and a lot of people that call me gay. If I could switch sides, I would. right? If I could find men attractive, which I don't, I find men relatively ugly, I would, right? If I could switch sides, I probably would. But sadly, I find men ugly, right? I find men ugly. So I can't do it. I don't know. I mean, if is there any, any gays out there to tell me how to do it? Because I can't. I can't because I find men ugly. So I don't know.
In the lesbian community.
Let's break this down. Let's break this down.
Almost to the point where I don't even want to try. Like it has almost gotten to that point. And a girl keeps trying. I keep trying to have resilience. I keep trying to talk to people, but I'm getting burnt out. I'm getting burnt the fuck out.
And then you wonder why, right? You wonder why MGTOW came about. You wonder why MGTOW came about. Because here's the thing. Even in other countries, China, Japan, all these other countries that, in my honest opinion, feminism has poisoned, many men have got burnt the fuck out. Many men are walking away. Many men are walking away. Because here's the thing. Even women who are dealing with other women are getting to burn the fuck out. Surprised that men are. Surprised that men are now walking their own, walking away from this. They're done with dating. They're tired of dating because women are impossible.
Lesbians, or at least the lesbians I talk to, do not want to show any ounce of effort. They do not want to show any interest. And I'm not going to chase a motherfucker down. You know what I mean?
Do you know, I don't know if you guys are facing this, right? I don't know if you guys are facing this, but right now, when I'm on dating apps, right? When I'm on dating apps and I start a conversation with a woman, right? If I start a conversation with a woman, I talk a few times, right? Say a few words. And if she just gives me back one word answers or pretty much don't move the conversation along, pretty much don't ask me questions, I'm done. I'm done. I don't continue it, right? Why bother? I don't bother continuing the conversations with these women because honestly, now what? This is tiring, right? No effort. Women put no effort in the dating process. They don't try to get to know you. They don't really try to ask questions for you. They don't try to push the conversation along. Because I get it. They're not interested in you. They're not that attracted to you. Maybe they swiped because they kind of find you cute, but honestly, you're not that good looking for them to put that much effort in. Great. Cool. But this is what a lot of men are doing. And for me, particularly, I'm done too, right? This is why a lot of times I just take a step back. Yeah, they only try if they actually find you really attractive, right? Like a Chad, a good looking Chad. Now, if you're average attraction, if you're cute or whatever, you have to make the extra effort, the extra effort to, to try to change their mind. It is annoying. It is mad annoying. JBB, what's up, my brother? I agree. Western women are extremely entitled. That's the thing. And you know what? To me, in all honesty, it's feminism because it's happening in China too. I've done a few videos, right, of China, right? The Chinese women in China, feminism have poisoned them too. I think feminism makes women entitled. So it's happening all over the place.
It is so hard to find someone who there is mutual want to connect. There is mutual want to talk. There is mutual effort reciprocated. It feels impossible to find that.
Yeah. That is what men are dealing with. Right? That is what men are dealing with. I'm sorry. I know plenty of men that when they go on dating apps, when they try to talk to women, women put absolutely zero effort. They put very little effort. You have to push the conversation along. You have to make things interesting. You have to plan dates. You have to do fucking everything. It is tiring. It is fucking tiring. Yes, I agree, big bars. Feminism is killing society. It is. Because look at it's making women miserable. Making women miserable human beings. Making women entitled, making women egotistical, narcissistic, miserable women.
I mean, it's hard enough to even find someone where there's mutual attraction, right? It's hard enough to find someone that I am attracted to and is also attracted to me. But whenever I do, it goes nowhere.
Guys, please like the stream, right? It's helpful to it helps me out. Please like, right? Please like. It will be very helpful to me, guys, right? Please like the stream.
Like, it goes nowhere. Either effort is not shown, they ghost, they show effort for like a day and then like completely switch up. So a girl can only take so much because it takes energy, my guy. Like, it takes energy to talk to people you don't know. Like, it takes as an introvert, it takes a lot of fucking energy for me to talk to people. So I really am sick of like taking, you know, the limited energy I do have and talking to someone for a day, a week, or whatever, just to.
Yes. This is the thing where men get burnt out. Men get burnt out trying to do so much. So this is the thing. This is a theory I have, right? A theory I have. So correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So you see how dating is for men, right? Most men have to put so much effort in, plan the dates, pay for the dates, make the dates interesting. You're the one who's texting. You're the one who makes in the conversations. You're the one who's trying to push the conversation along. You're the one who's asking for questions. You're the one who's trying to wine and dine her. You're the one who's always trying to impress her. You're the one who's buying her gifts, taking her to places. You're the one who's trying to always do things, right, to impress her, to get her interested in you, right? You put a whole lot of effort. Try to get this woman to be interested in you. So now that you've done this for months on end, right? Months on end. Now that you got her. Well, a lot of men get burnt out. They put so much effort in. She puts nothing. She puts practically nothing. She's just there, right? So she puts pretty much no effort in, barely anything. So after months, poor man, thank you, my brother. After months, now you got her. Well, a lot of times, a lot of these men, they get burnt out. So now that they got her, they're coasting. So a lot of these women saying that, oh, men don't do nothing. Men are lazy. Men are like, they stop. It's because men put so much effort in the beginning. Men put so much effort in the beginning. Then when later on they got you there, you're in a relationship, you're married. Well, he kind of coasts. He's kind of burnt out. So this is when a lot of women complain that he doesn't put no effort in. He's not romantic anymore. He's not, but it's because how relationships are, right? It's because of how the dating process is. Men are expected to put so much effort in to impress women, to wine and dine, to get women to like them, that when the time comes when they are in a relationship or married, they get burnt out. They are burnt out. I think that's a detriment. I think that's burns out a lot of men and kind of ruins a lot of relationships. It's a theory I'm developing.
Have it go absolutely fucking nowhere. Absolutely fucking nowhere. Like, it doesn't even get to the point of meeting people. Like, I don't know if it's
this is the thing where later on, yeah, people call men lazy. I think it's not men are lazy. Men are burnt out. Men are tired. Men are tired of putting so much effort in. He's burnt out. So maybe he's taking a back seat because women did nothing. Women did nothing throughout the whole dating process. So now a man takes a step back. He's seen as lazy.
Our generation, I don't know if the lesbian dating pool is just too fucking small. I don't know what it is exactly, but god damn is it frustrating. And a girl just doesn't have it in her anymore. Like, I don't have it in me anymore to pour energy into something that seems like such a waste of fucking time. Because talking to people for a few days to a week and then never speaking again is a waste of time. I don't want to get to know people that I'm not gonna know, you know? And the more you do it, the more, like, frustrating it is, the more just, you know? And maybe I'm too picky, you know what I mean? Like, I do have a specific type, and I do stick to my type, but I can't control who I'm attracted to, you know what I mean? And it's...
that's also a problem with a lot of women. Even when they switch to the other side, right? Women are still the root of their problems, where because they are very specific, right? They're very specific on who they want. Well, it makes it harder. You shrink your dating pool. You make things harder. right? You make things harder. So at the end of the day, even when they switch to the other side, they are still to blame for their problems because you are so strict on who you want. But it's also fascinating to me, right? Who you want, who you are attracted to, does not work. So it's always like this when women say, "Oh, I've dated so many millionaires in the past." Okay, why are you still single? If you dated so many millionaires, why are you single? And it's like you still want millionaires, but yet none of the millionaires you've dated in the past has worked out. Maybe you should switch up, because this is the thing where, like I've said this before, where women are the definition of insanity. Women will do the same things over and over again, expecting different results, which is the definition of insanity. Okay? Here are women expecting, oh, I only date six-figure men. Okay. Why has it never worked? You've only dated six-figure men, yet it has yet to work for you. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Okay? You're only attracted to who you're attracted to. Maybe that's the fucking problem.
A very small population of people to begin with. But within that population, is it like too much to ask for to just like have someone that wants to fucking talk to you? Like, is it too much to ask for to have someone that like wants to show like any ounce of effort, like that they actually want to be speaking with you, that they actually are interested in you? Like,
again, okay, find the ones that do. Finds the one that do. This is the problem with a lot of women. And again, even when they switch sides, they still find the same problems. Women kind of said, oh, where are the men that wants to commit? Where are the nice guys? There are plenty of them. The problem isn't there aren't nice guys. The problem isn't that there aren't women that would want to talk to you, right? The problem isn't that men don't want to commit. Men don't want to, men are the nice guys. Men don't want to provide for you. The problem is you're not attracted to those men. That is the problem. And again, that is women. You are the fucking source of your problem. You are the reason that you are having problems in your relationships. Because you can find the man that will simp for you. You can find the man that will provide for you. You can find the woman that will put effort in. The problem isn't that you can't find them. The problem is that you're not attracted to the ones that would. Okay? You're not attracted to the men that would be good guys. You're not attracted to the men that would commit to you. You're not attracted to the men that will provide for you. You're not attracted to the women, right? The women that would talk and put effort in. So at the end of the day, it is your fucking fault. You are the problem. This is what, even switching sides, women are still the problem. They are still the reason why their dating life sucks.
tell me, like, let me know if it is. Like, maybe
Red Door, what's up, my sister?
I'm asking for too fucking much. But I give up. I
think it's funny, right? I think it's funny. This is why Goldman Sachs have said this, where by 2030, more women than ever will be single and childless. Because here's the thing. Women can't make it work with men. Women can't make it work with women. So women are just going to have to suffer for being alone, being cat ladies, buying cats, dogs, and buying wine. Because women can't make it work with anybody. Again, women can't make it work with men. Women can't make it work with women. So no wonder by 2030, more women than ever will be single and childless. And I'm all for it, because we don't need more we don't need more single mothers in this world, right? But the single thing is, it's very telling that a lot of women are suffering because of their own actions. What do you guys think? Thank you for everyone for being here. You guys are amazing. You guys are in the chat. I love you guys. Please like the stream, guys. It's helpful. It's helpful to me. Helps push the stream out. So please like the stream. I love you guys. since there's so many people here, right? So many people here, I want to say this. Wednesday's stream, I'm going to try to do this often. Every Wednesday, I'm going to have a call-in show. Call-in, right? Panel, call-in. So if you guys want to react on mic with me, all right? React to videos along with me, please check out Wednesday's live stream. Please check out Wednesday's live stream if you want to call in and react to videos with me. Now, you don't have to camera up, right? It would be cool if you guys do, so we could, be getting to know each other on a face-to-face basis, brothers or sisters, right? So we get more familiar, but it's cool if you guys don't, right? As long as you guys mic up, good connection, good mic, that's completely fine. If you guys want to call in, you don't have to camera up, but you guys want to call in, react to videos along with me, please check out Wednesday's live streams. I'm going to try to make it a consistent thing, okay? So every Wednesday, I'm going to do a call-in show, so we can all react to these videos along with me, all right? I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be interesting. Anyone's able to join. You don't have to camera up. Just have a good mic, a good connection, all right?
I just got done hanging out with a guy.
Flat Earth, what's up, my brother? So many people coming by tonight. I love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for checking out my live. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Here, let me give me a minute. Give me a second. Guys, Discord link is in the chat, right? You guys want to check out my Discord? Please stop by. You guys could recommend videos. You guys could get updates. Join the crew, right? Join the brotherhood, right? Join the brotherhood. Please do. It's growing. It's slowly growing, right? My brothers, Evil Eddie and Poor Man Gold, big contributors to that. So please join it. I didn't see the protests, but it's disgusting, right? The shit is disgusting. If you guys are protesting that, I mean, if people are protesting that, this is disgusting. Those people are disgusting. I hate it, Yeah. Thank you guys for joining tonight. You guys are amazing. My brothers, new brothers in the house. I love it. All you guys. Thank you. Thank you for checking out my live. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. All right. Let's move on to the next video. I love that tonight's live is lively. You guys are loving. Again, please like the live, right? Please like the live. It's helpful to me. All right. So let's move on to the next video. All right. Let's check this video out.
I just got done hanging out with a guy friend for the first time where we both unanimously decided that we will no longer be friends. In my previous video, you'll know that I already don't believe in having guy friends. Really sealed the deal for me. Smell this. I'm sure a lot of people will be heated about why we are actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed, so we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead. We do the errand stuff. Of course, it's my errands, so I'm really the only one buying anything. I don't get that much stuff, but I've got a good enough size bag and had walked about 20 minutes to the store, so we have to walk about 20 minutes back. The bag is kind of heavy. This dude, he's a big, muscular dude. I'm not exactly like a big, muscular woman. And I just said, can you please carry this? Oh, this is where a lot of people are going to be divided. And be like, well, of course, it's your bag. Why would he carry it? It's fair enough. And that was exactly his reasoning. For me, it immediately killed the mood because I wasn't looking at this as an expectation that he had to do it. I asked because we are trying to be friends and he's stronger than I am. When we were talking it out, he said, oh, I would do that for a girlfriend, but I wouldn't do that for just anyone. I would do that for someone special. I don't understand the concept of doing nice things for people only in a particular situation. The fact that he said, what were you going to give me in return, is a really weird question to pose on someone when you've just met them. His other answer was that he just didn't want to be taken advantage of, to which I said, you would feel taken advantage of because you would carry someone's bag? Well, you know, some girls are like that. They want you to carry their stuff, they want you to buy stuff for them. But this is getting even more confusing for me because I didn't ask you to buy anything. I simply just asked if you could carry this for me. What was also really hurtful about that is immediately he was thinking tit for tat, when friendships shouldn't be founded off of that. Yes, I did ask for something early on. You also have the right to ask for something that you find is equally reciprocal, as equally rewarding for you. Why not just give that an opportunity first before jumping to the conclusion that this person is going to use you or take advantage of you? Like, why would you even attempt to be friends with that person in the first place? Shouldn't we be starting off with some foundation of trust, some foundation of faith that you like this person enough to spend some time with them, so why not give them the benefit of the doubt? Now we're walking back and it's actually raining and I'm carrying this big ass bag on my arm in the rain with this masculine man who's holding an umbrella, and I'm just upset at the whole picture of this all. By the time I got home, I'm not in the mood to go to this game night. He is a wonderful person. I could never say anything bad about him as far as I know, but this just further supported the belief of mine that I have of no guy friends. I just got done hanging out with a guy.
This is the problem with a lot of women. This is the problem with a lot of women. No friend, right? You got to imagine this, right? This is the problem. Women don't view other women, right? Women don't view other women. If you're my friend, you have to be useful. You have to be useful to me. You have to do things for me. Because this is the insanity, okay? She says men are stronger than her. Okay, cool. So would you have the same entitlement, right? Entitlement, exactly like Flat Earth said. Would you have the same entitlement, right? The same mindset if you are with a woman that's gone to the gym, right? A gym rat, right? A gym girl. Do you have the same mindset? So would you expect a woman that's go to the gym, right? A friend of yours that's a regular gym goer. Would you expect her to carry a bag for you? She's a regular gym goer, so most likely she's stronger than you. So would you expect her to carry a bag? No. Women don't expect other women to do shit for them. That's not friendship to other women. You don't expect women to bend over backwards for you. You don't expect women to open doors for you. You don't expect women to carry your bags. You don't expect women to pump your fucking gas. Women don't expect women to do all this shit. But yet, when it comes to male friends, you have these expectations. But expectations that you would have these expectations for boyfriends as well. So you fucking blurring the lines. These are your friends, not your boyfriend. But the same expectations they have for boyfriends, they have for friends. But the only thing friends don't get is your fucking ass. They don't get they don't get a tap it. Right? They don't get booty out of it. Yet you have the same expectations for men. That is the insanity, right? You have the same expectation for your male friends as you do for your boyfriend. Yet your male friends don't get to have sex with you. How is that good? How is that friendship? That's not platonic. That's you're using them. You're using them for whatever they're useful for. Yet women don't view other women friendship in that kind of way. That's the fuck up shit right there. That is the problem. Why I've said this. I've said why men and women can't be friends. Because a lot of times women use male friends, the same way they would use boyfriends. Same way. Okay? Emotional support, physical support, traditional values. But they just don't get sex. That's the insanity of it. Let's break this shit. Let's break this down.
Guy friend for the first time where we both unanimously decided that we will no longer be friends. In my previous video, you'll know that I already don't believe in having guy friends. They sealed the deal for me.
And this is the first time they've hanged out. First time they hanged out. And you already expect this man to do things for you? This is the first time they hanged out. You don't know each other. This is, and it's funny, right? She later on says, I'll probably repeat it. She later on says, you should already trust. What? You don't know each other. Why would he trust you? Trust is built. It isn't automatically given. That is the insanity, right? You just don't give trust blindly, right? It is earned.
Smell this. Sure, a lot of people will
Tony B, what's up, my brother? Yes, men need to stop simping. Exactly.
be heated about why we are actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed, so we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead.
And he ran your errands, right? He took time out of his day to accompany you, to do your things, right? Errands where he's not getting anything out of this. He's just hanging out with you as a friend. It's like, seriously, first time they met, running your errands, she brings expectations. This is the problem. We are creating entitled women.
Do the errand stuff. Of course.
PA, what's up, my brother? What's up?
Of course, it's my errands, so I'm really the only one buying anything. I don't get that much stuff, but I've got a good enough size bag and had walked about 20 minutes to the store, so we have to walk about 20 minutes back. The bag is kind of heavy. This dude, he's a big, muscular dude. I'm not exactly like a big, muscular woman.
You see that? Superficial shit right there. She is, what is it? What would I say? Gauging this man, eyeing this man up, right? Seeing how useful this man will be. Seeing how useful this man will be. Actually, I find women have this mentality that they will only see men as if you're useful or not. That is it. You don't have, it's funny, like, I had this happen to me a while back, where a woman, I went on one date with a woman, okay? The next time we were talking, she's talking about hanging curtains. Doing like housework, but she was talking to me in a way that she wants me to offer to go to her house to do this manual labors for her, all these manual labor for her. I'm like, no, I don't know you. I'm not gonna go above it. This is the thing where I do not like. I mean, I've done it in the past, right? I've done it in the past. I tried to not do it. I do not like simping for a woman. I do not like simping for a woman. I do not want to build an expectations in women, right? And men, please understand this. Do not do this. Do not build expectations in a woman to think that you will bend over backwards for her. Please do not. Because when you build the expectations that you will bend over backwards for her, she's going to always expect it. Okay? So imagine if you always pay for the bill. You always pay for the bill. Well, now that you're in a relationship or whatever, she's going to expect you always pay for the bill because you built that expectation. You built that standard, right? You built that standard already. So if you don't do it, she's going to call you out on it. Don't do it. Don't build those expectations. Do not try to go bend over backwards for a woman because then she would think, oh, he's going to always bend over backwards for me. No.
And I just said, can you please?
Exactly. Evil Eddie said, learn the power of no. This is the thing. This is the problem. Women champion that, right? Women say, learn the power of no. Women have no issue saying no to men. Well, men, you need self-respect as well. Do not have a problem with saying no to somebody.
Please carry this. Oh, this is where a lot of people are going to be divided. And be like, well, of course, it's your bag. Why would he carry it? It's fair enough. And that was exactly his reasoning. For me, it immediately killed the mood because I wasn't looking at this as an expectation that he had to do it. I asked because we are trying to be friends and he's stronger than I am.
Trying to be friends. So to be a friend with you, to be your friend, they have to be useful to you. I thought, if as friends, we like people for who they are inside, right? As friendships, we like people for who they're inside. If a man doesn't carry your bag, does that make him less of a friend? That's insane. That's insane. So you're saying, right? If you're saying like a woman, right? All your female friends, if they don't cook and clean for you, does that make them less of a friend to you? This is the problem. This is the hypocrisy in women's logic. So, as a man, to be a friend, to be your friend, right? Because he's big and strong, he has to carry shit for you. He has to do manual labor for you to be a friend, to be a friend to yours, to be a friend to you. But do you expect your female friends to cook and clean for you? No. This is the hypocrisy men see. This is why men don't want to be women's friends, because men know that at the end of the day, women will try to find a way to use men however they can use men. I did a video of women saying that my male friends have to pump my gas. My male friends have to open my door. My male friends have to walk on the outside of the sidewalk. I'll walk towards the street, right? Walk on the outside of the street. What the fuck is this? Is he your boyfriend or your friend? That is the insanity of it. That is the insanity. Yeah, I mean, like, so listen, like Evil Eddie said. Should men expect their female friends to cook and clean for them? Should men be doing that shit? That'd be insane. He would be called misogynistic. He will be called misogynistic if he expect his female friends to cook and clean for him. Yo, Beef, what's up, my brother? What's up?
When we were talking it out, he
let's say that I went on a date with a girl last week. We made out multiple times, held hands. I felt very strong chemistry. Asked her for a second date, and she said just didn't feel a strong connection. Like, what the? That's the thing. That's part of it, right? Women make shit confusing. Women make shit confusing. Because here's the thing. This man is trying to be her friend. Now he can't be her friend because he didn't carry her shit. Man is thinking like, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to be your friend, not your boyfriend. It's like, that is the confusion women create in the intersectional dynamics, right? You're kissing a man, you're doing all this shit with a man, and then you say you're not feeling it. This is the problem with a lot of women, where they confuse a lot of men with how they go about the world.
said, oh, I would do that for a girlfriend, but I wouldn't do that for just anyone. I would do that for someone special. I don't understand the concept of doing nice things for people only in a particular situation. The fact that he said, what were you going to give me in return, is a really weird question to pose on someone when you've just met them.
That is a weird question to pose on someone you just met. Yet, expecting someone you just met to carry your stuff, that is not weird. To carry your groceries, to carry your bags, that is not weird. That is the insanity of women. Someone you just met, right? It's a weird question to ask what you would do for him. Yet, someone you just met, it's okay for you to expect that said man to carry your things, what he would do for you. You see the hypocrisy in that? So it's okay to say what she would do, what he would do for her, but it's not okay for what she would do for him. No, I'm telling you, men, right? Do not fucking simp. It's either a two-way street or it isn't, right? Do not do one-way shit. That is simping right there, okay? That is simping. If it's not a two-way street, you're not getting something out of it, don't give. Right? That is fucking simping.
Her answer was that he just didn't want to be taken advantage of, to which I said, you would
She's explaining.
feel taken advantage of because you would carry someone's bag? Well, you know.
Yes. It's like you're using his manual labor. You're using his labor for your benefit. You're taking advantage of his labor. You're taking advantage of his strength, his big, strong, big, strong guy strength. You are taking advantage of it because you're not giving anything for it. So what? He's getting your friendship, but aren't you getting his friendship in return? This is that's the insanity, right? That's the imbalance, right? Women think that you should do all this for me because you're getting my friendship. Aren't you getting my friendship in return? So really, that's the imbalance. Now you want me to do something extra. That's the imbalance. We are both getting friendship in return. So now what? Now you expect me to do more. That is the imbalance. That is the insanity of a lot of women.
Some girls are like that. They want you to carry their stuff. They want you to buy stuff for them. But this is getting even more confusing for me because I didn't ask you to buy anything. I simply just asked if you could carry this for me. What was also...
Buy anything. See, that's the thing. If women can't use your wallet, if women cannot use your wallet, they will use your manual labor. You got to be a tool. You have to be a tool. You have to be a tool. This is the insanity with women.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
You have to be a useful tool to women. If women cannot use your wallet, they will use your manual labor.
Really hurtful about that is immediately he was thinking tit for tat when friendships shouldn't be founded off of that. Yes, I did ask for something early on. You also have the right to ask for something that you find is equally reciprocal, as equally rewarding for you. Why not just...
To be honest, right? Maybe this is controversial. What would be equally rewarding in a friendship setting? Right? Could you ask a woman, a friend? I mean, I would think this would be misogynistic, right? Wouldn't this be misogynistic? If you ask your friend to cook and clean for you, would that not be misogynistic? Because what would you ask a female friend to do? What would you ask her to do? Pay for your meal? I don't think women are, desiring to do that. So this is the impossible situation women put men into, right? Oh, you can ask me to do something for you later on. What would you do for me? What could you do for me that wouldn't make me sound misogynistic? Because I'm pretty sure, right? If you ask a woman, even if she's a friend, to cook for you, I don't know. That might lead to a misogynistic mindset.
Give that an opportunity first before jumping to the conclusion that this person is going to use you or take advantage of you. Like, why would you even attempt to be friends with that person in the first place? Shouldn't we be starting off with some foundation of trust, some foundation of faith that you like this person enough to...
But you're starting off with a minimal amount. This is your first meeting, right? This is your first hangout. You're starting off with a minimum amount. You do not give someone 100% trust right off the fucking bat. That is stupid. You don't give anybody 100% trust right off the bat. You have to develop that trust over time. That's it. I don't. It's like women do not do that. Women not understand like that concept. Don't give someone 100% trust right at the beginning. You have to earn it, not just fucking give it.
Spend some time with them, so why not give them the benefit of the doubt? Now we're walking back and it's actually raining and I'm carrying this big ass bag on my arm in the rain with this masculine man who's holding an umbrella, and I'm just upset at the whole picture of this all. By the time I got home,
why would you care about the picture, right? She also said a while ago, but the mood, right? The mood of it. What mood? I mean, it's ridiculous when you talk about mood. It's like, what? It's a friendship hangout.
I'm not in the mood to go to this game night. He is a wonderful person. I could never say anything bad about him as far as I know. But this just further supported the belief of mine that I have of no guy friends. I just got done hanging out with a guy.
Yeah, and you know what? This is why I said that having female friends are not a good thing either. Because at the end of the day, women are going to expect things from you. It's if women can't use you as a boyfriend, they're gonna use you as a friend. They're gonna find ways to use you. It's idiotic in my opinion. It's really idiotic. So not worth it. What do you guys think? Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. You guys are amazing. Let's check. Let's see if I can find another video for us to. Yes, Red Door said it. These are the insanity of modern women.
I just had a man tell me that I
All right. Thank you, right? Thank you, GR, right? Thank you, my brother, right? Thank you. This is a thing where I've said this, guys. I've said this, right? Be your authentic self. Love who you are, right? If you're a geek, if you're a jock, if you're a musclehead, whatever, love who you are. Have respect for yourself, right? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right, let's check this one out. Evil Eddie, thank you, my brothers. Thank you, my brothers. You guys are too kind. This is why I've said, right? I've said this countless times before. Why I view you guys as my brothers? Because you guys are amazing. I love you guys. I really do. You guys are amazing people. You guys are supportive. You guys are caring. I love you guys, right? I love you guys. I really do. I mean it when I say you guys are my brothers. I view all my followers, all my chat, all my, all the people who view my shit, right? Who likes my shit, who supports me as brothers. I do. Brothers and, some sisters, right? I love you guys. Let's check this one out.
I just had a man tell me that I can text him first in the morning. I don't have to wait for him to text me. No, honey, that's a blue job. I do pink jobs. I respond and I FaceTime you once I know you're awake. I'm not texting you first. It's like taking out the trash or like fixing a pipe. It's a blue job. It's for you. I'll be over here, waiting and responding. I just had a man tell me that I can text him first in the morning. I don't have to wait for him to text me. No, honey, that's a blue job. I do pink jobs. I respond and I FaceTime you once I know you're awake. I'm not texting you first. It's like taking out the trash or like fixing a pipe. It's a blue job. It's for you. I'll be over here, waiting and responding. I just had a man tell me that I...
This is the insanity of a lot of women, right? Only women can hold men to gender roles, right? To gender role expectations, to traditional values. Only women can hold men. It's fine for women to hold men to traditional expectations, right? But God forbid, a man holds women to traditional expectations. You need to cook and clean for me. You need to be submissive to me, right? God forbid. God forbid a man holds women to traditional values, right? To traditional expectations. You need to be submissive. You need to cook and clean for me. You need to go to the kitchen. You need to take care of the children, right? That's the insanity of a lot of women. That is the insanity of a lot of women. It is okay for women to hold men to traditional expectations, but it is misogynistic when men hold women to traditional values, to traditional expectations, to gender roles. That is the insanity about it. That is the insanity about it. But let's see her other reaction.
Okay, I work with primarily men, so let's see what everybody thinks. And to preface, this is for talking stage, not when you're dating. Different ballpark.
Guys, I have a quick question. When you're talking to a girl, who is texting first? Like in the morning?
We said who's texting first?
Yeah. Is the man texting good morning first, or is the woman texting good morning
I
first?
feel like whoever gets up first, no?
Man.
Yeah. Am I bugging?
No. I feel like it depends, but I feel like typically it's the guy.
Yeah, it is typically the guy.
Okay. And we're cool with that.
Yeah.
Like that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. You agree?
Agree.
All right, that was the first studio. Let's go downstairs to the other studios and see what everybody else thinks. I'm good. How are you?
So she's asking all these men, would these men text first? Would these men call first? Would these men do all this?
I am. I have a quick question. Do you want to be on camera?
Sure.
All right. So when you are first talking to somebody, talking stages.
Talking stages.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Talk.
When you're dating someone.
Okay.
But you're not dating yet.
Okay.
Okay. Do you, when you're texting, do you text them first in the morning? Or does the woman
I'll say
text
like a
first?
good morning and whatnot. We'll have a nice conversation.
Okay.
If it's honestly, I would probably do more of a phone call in the
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay. Do you agree though, like that a man, like it's just like a man thing, like you text them in the morning?
Oh, Red Door. That's amazing. Amazing heart, my sister. Amazing. That's amazing.
I guess, sure. I
Okay.
mean, like, it's nice to have that balance with certain things, but, you know,
Okay.
it'd be great.
But you could take on that role. You don't care.
Sure.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you are first talking to a girl, talking stages, do you text them first in the morning? Like good morning texts?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's fine?
Yeah.
Like for the man to text them
Yeah.
first? Okay.
That's normal. That's fine.
That's normal. That's fine. Okay. Thank
I
you.
do it.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have a question.
When you are in the talking stages of, dating somebody, do you feel like the man should text first or the woman or like whatever dynamic it is?
I think. See, that stuff is I'm someone where I would be texting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think both people should always be texting.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever initiated should be the first one texting.
In the morning until you're dating. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So like texting in the morning is like, let's just say in the talking stage, a man thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And there you have it, folks. The men have spoken. Thank you so much. Okay, I work with primarily.
Okay, so what this woman did, okay? So let's ask the men in the talking and courting stage, who should text first? So she asked a bunch of men, right? And a bunch of men said they would text first. But this is the problem with a lot of women, right? The problem with a lot of women's ideology, right? And she did all these videos, right? She talked to all these men, and all these men said they would text first. Cool. But I guarantee you this. None of those men that said that they will text first, she would date. That is the problem right there, right? That is the key right there. None of those men, right? All these men she just talked to, none of those men that said they would text first, she would be dating. And that is the thing, right? Women know. Whiskey, my brother. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the dono. Whiskey said, cooking and cleaning, I am a better cook than 80% of women. I just made a Salisbury steak burger patties, mushrooms, onions, Worcestershire, garlic, and flour to thicken the gravy. Not bad, my brother. Not bad. Nice. This is the issue with women. I've said this countless times before. Women constantly say, where are the good guys at? Where are the nice guys at? Where are the men that want to commit at? Where are the men that want to provide at? They are around. There are plenty of men that will be providing for you, right? That would want to provide for you. Plenty of men that would commit to you. Plenty of men that would never abuse you, never lie to you, never cheat on you. Right? Plenty of men. Plenty of men that will simp for you, that will worship you. Plenty of men. The problem isn't that there aren't men that will be monogamous, that will be nice guys, respectful, loving, provided this. That's not the problem, right? Women don't have a problem with finding nice men. Women don't have a problem with finding men that will text first. What women have a problem with is finding men that will text first that she's attracted to. That's the thing. I guarantee you, a woman like this, right? The man she's attracted to, right? The man that she's attracted to, most other women are also attracted to. This is why that man don't give a shit. This is why that man, you compete for him. This is the thing that women don't know how to distinguish, right? Women think all men are the same. That's the problem with a lot of women. Women think all men are the same, but they're not. Women go for high value men, right? High value men, highly desirable men, yet they think that, oh, these men should be like the men at the bottom, right? These top 20% of men should be just like the 80% of men that would simp for women. Why would he? Why would he simp for women, right? The top 20% of men. Why would these men simp for women when women are simping for him? Women are desiring him. Women want to go out to date with these guys. That is the problem. Women do not have a problem with finding men that will text first, that will simp for them, provide for them, I don't know, be the stepfather to their many, many kids by many, many different men. Women don't have a problem with that. Women have a problem with finding attractive men that will be all this shit. That is the problem. So this woman's trying to prove some shit, right? Right? So you should cook only. She's trying to prove this man that, oh, men would do it. No, the men that you don't want, right? The men that you don't want would text first. Problem is, you don't want those men. You want the man that you want to be just like other men. But why would he? He's winning. He's doing well. So, Russell, what's up? What's up? Catch before love. Women settle with anyone who will give them what they want. Interesting. All right. What do you guys think? Wow, Red Door, you have a stockpile of MREs? Whew. That's the Native American in you, right? That's probably the Native American in you, probably always preparing. Which is cool, All right, let's check some other videos out. Oh yeah. I like that. Chivalry is earned. I'm chivalrous, but to the right woman. Exactly. I totally agree to that. I totally agree.
I gotta make sure you are here.
All right, let's do some Kendra G. Let's do some Kendra G. That's really cool. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for making tonight's live very lively. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for making tonight's live very lively. I love you guys, right? You guys are amazing. All right, so let's check out some Kendra G. All right, let's check this out.
Human and not a webcam.
Oh God. Oh, like a webcam? Oh Lord.
No, but you know, I mean, hold on. We have some paid questions. All right, that wasn't to you. Hitmaker said Queen Latifah. Lee.
Yes.
Lee, where you calling me from, baby?
I am calling from Beaverton, Oregon. Just right outside of Portland, Oregon.
Okay, Oregon. How old are you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for a living?
42. 42. I've said this countless times before. I will continue to say it. As women age, not all women, but as women age, they become bigger red flags. Dating is easy for women. It is easy. So if you are still single in your later years, there's a reason why. Okay? Usually 2 reasons. You are attracted to, or you attract terrible men. Right? You're attracted to, or you attract the womenizers, the cheaters, the bad boys, the players, the pookies. No duh, you're still single in your later years. And or you have a bad personality, right? You have a bad personality. You're annoying, you're miserable, you're aggressive, you're combative, you're just, high standards that no man meets. Bad personality. So usually big red flag. She's hit the wall. 42.
I work for a nonprofit doing family services for Black families.
Okay.
And then I podcast on the side.
Okay. Leah, Oregon, 42, nonprofit. Yes. What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Sag, a December Sag, not the crazy ones.
Crazy ones are November?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My best friend's gonna kill me.
Whiskey, my brother, thank you. Thank you very much. Today is a sad day for me. Walgreens is no more, as it was bought out for pennies. I own Walgreens for 35 plus years and got a measly $11 a share in the buyout. Lost. Oh my God, Whiskey. I'm gonna have to pause this for a bit. Let's talk about a little bit of stock. I owned Walgreens for a little bit, right? Same like you, my brother. Same like you. I owned Walgreens for a year or two, right? I thought Walgreens was a good investment because I like their, their overseas, their overseas corporations, right? But when they were struggling, when Walgreens were struggling, I had to get out. I had to sell my Walgreens share. I was seeing it was a dying ship. It was a dying ship. So I had to stop it because I looked at it. They looked like they were dying, right? Walgreens looked like they were dying, and seeing every Walgreens store close or have difficulties, I knew it was a dying ship. So I had to stop doing it. This is the thing where this is my currently, right? What I'm doing currently, this is not financial advice. They're not gonna fight because they were dying, right? Walgreens was dying. I see so many stores being closed down. They weren't gonna fight. I'm right now currently trying to buy Target more and more, right? I'm buying shares of Target because right now they're weak, right? Right now they're weak, but I think in the future they will do better, right? In about 2, maybe 3 years, right? 1 to 3 years, I think Target would do a turnaround. So I'm hoping Target would do well. Oh, as my brothers, right? I'm gonna tell you guys, please invest. Invest is the way to do it. Invest is a good thing. I make about 40K a year, right? 40K, that's nothing. I make below most people. But thanks to investing, I've become 6 figures. thanks to investing, right? Thanks to sacrificing, right? For the last couple years, all I did was pay bills and invest, sacrifice, be diligent. I became six figures thanks to investing. My brothers, please do it. Pfizer's good, right? Pfizer is really good. I think that it's a good company. But I stopped owning I stopped owning the medical companies. You know, because they're steady, but I don't think they grow as much as I would love. All right, let's go back to this series show.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have three. One is out the house and grown, and I have two in the home, boys, 15 and 8.
How old is your one out the house?
23 this year.
23. Are they all by the same man?
Yes.
Yes. He ever married?
Yes.
When did y'all get divorced?
We got divorced about 3 years ago, separated a year before that.
Okay. All right, so let's do it. Oh, what are you doing
gosh.
for a nonprofit?
I can never understand women like this, right? You had 3 kids with this one man. You were married to him. What is there out there for you? What is out there for you in the dating market, right? You're 42. What is out there? What is out here in the dating market for you? I mean, you had 3 kids with this man. It's like you should have stopped at 1, right? I mean, you were married to him, 3 kids with him. Why did you pick a man, right? Pick a man that wouldn't be with you for long term, that you don't want for long term, right? Why? This is something I find really weird with a lot of women. You either pick a man that you don't want long term, right? That you can't see a future with, or you picked a man that don't want you long term, but you gave him 3 kids. You got married to him. Very insanity, right? I don't know why they got divorced, but most likely she divorced him.
Got Lee, Oregon, 42, Sagittarius, works for a nonprofit, mom to 3 kids by her ex-husband. She is divorced.
No, Target, I wouldn't buy Target, right? I wouldn't have bought Target, but Target right now is at its lows, or it's going down, right? It's at a discount. That's why I'm buying Target. I would have done other companies rather than Target, but Target, while other companies are going up, right, in price, with Target is at a discount, in my opinion. That's why I'm buying it. So many other companies are at their 52-week highs. They're doing well. So to be honest, I don't want to buy a company at its heights, right? I'd rather buy a company that I know is strong, right? That I know it's a good company at its lows.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Ooh, you know, I'm picky, but I'm super indecisive. I have a type, but I don't. I do love me a chocolate man, but I am open to all shades. I like someone who's adventurous, ambitious, has an idea about their goals and a plan to reach them. Financially comfortable, secure, no requirement, but just good with their own money. You know, I want someone that I can envision having authority over my children. So like if you enter my life and we're going
Have authority over your children are pretty much grown. They're teens. What man is going to step into that and you think they're going to have authority over your children? You're just making it hard for men.
there, I expect that you'll be a positive, a positive male role model. You don't have to be their dad; they have one. But if I can't see you, you know, having authority, then it's a no go automatically. But yeah.
If you can't see him having authority over your kids?
Yeah, like if you're going to be in my children's life, I expect that you're going to be able to, discipline within reason, be able to instruct, be able to guide, be able to be present and active in their lives. If I can't see that, then it's a no-go.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, cigarette smoking, any.
Yeah, your children have a father. I mean, this is the thing where we have a problem with women expecting stepfathers, right? I mean, it is insane. And it makes things harder for men, right? It makes things harder for the next man. Then you should just stick with the children's father, right? You want a man that has no problem disciplining and being a role model for your kids. Stick with the man you gave kids to.
Addictive habits when it comes to recreational drugs. Deal breakers. If they're not a conversationalist, I'm super sapiosexual, so I enjoy conversations. If it's not there, if we're not able to engage in something interesting, it doesn't have to be super intellectual or high educational level, but just, able to keep me engaged. Liars, cheaters,
Okay.
the usual.
Should he look a certain way?
I'm 5'2", so anybody like 5'6" or taller. Pretty much everybody's taller than me, so it doesn't matter. I love black men. Scared of pink meat, so there's that.
You're scared of no white men.
It's just not. I'm not attracted. I
I think she said supposexual. What is it? Sapo. It's something about sapiosexual. It's like intellect, right? She's attracted to intelligence.
I love black men, so.
Okay. You're in Oregon though, right?
Say it again.
You're in Oregon, right?
And we are 6% of the state, but I don't have any trouble being around black people. I spend every day around black folks, so yeah.
Okay.
And I went to school in Alabama. My family's, my daddy's side's from Louisiana, so yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily, just comfortable and able to take care of their own. Like if you make 50,000, but you're able to manage your bills and still save and have a recreation, life outside of work, then I'm good with that.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, I joined the backstage when I was at the grocery store, so I'm trying to see if this will work.
You got good light, so I've been very happy about that. Okay.
I'm a little fluffy, you know what I'm saying? I got skinny legs, but
No, you actually look small to me.
Well, thank you. I'm petite, but
Okay. So we got Lee, Oregon, 42, Sagittarius, nonprofit mom to 3 kids by her ex-husband.
Whiskey, I love you, my brother. You are so supportive. The reason I'm sad is because I own Walgreens for so long. It's a betrayal. I buy and hold. Walgreens just gave up. Walgreens is now owned by a private entity, Equity. Yeah, I do understand that. I'm a buy hold kind of guy as well, so I do understand that. But the signs was there, my brother. The sign was there, so that's the problem, right? The sign was there.
What was your last relationship?
I would consider my last relationship my husband. I've chatted with, engaged with, talked to a few people, but we never really established anything serious.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been a little bit of time, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
You don't gotta answer. 3 flaws you have to work.
Has it been that long then? I don't think it's been that long then.
Work on.
I am super indecisive, which not in a toxic way, but just I'm a go with the flow kind of person. So sometimes I struggle with decision making. I am super overly ambitious, so I can be busy at times. However, I found that if I like you enough, I will make time. So there's that, but I can be really busy. I do a lot of work. I mean, okay, I have flaws. I don't know. I'm not acting like I'm perfect. I don't want to say that. I can be sarcastic and critical sometimes. Not critical in a bad way, but I'm sarcastic. I have a dark sense of humor. It doesn't go over well with everybody.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am super nurturing, given my career field. I love taking care of people. I love to support. I really value other people around me feeling successful. So I like to support and help elevate the people around me. I would love a man to be vulnerable and be a leader. So I make space for that. I'm super fun and friendly. So like I love adventures. I love to live life and do fun things. So I'm kind of cool to be around, I guess.
Okay. All right. So we got Leah Oregon.
You got to question that stuff, right? You're so cool to be around, yet you're single in your 40s. I don't think so. I mean, she said it, right? She since the time she broke up with she divorced her husband, right? Since the time she divorced her husband, she has, gone on dates with a bunch of men. Nothing's happened. So if you are this is the thing I find women who think they're so amazing, yet, they can, not a single man has found you that amazing to be with you. I find it, disingenuous. I do think it's hard, right? Like Whiskey said, a man cannot be both a leader and vulnerable. It is hard, right? It's very hard, and it's very counterintuitive, right? It's to be a leader, you have to be very, very determined, very strong. So it's not the easiest thing.
42. What's the age range you want to date?
Ooh, I would go as low as 35 if they're mature. I prefer nothing less than 37, I guess. And maybe go up to 50 if they have a youthful spirit.
Okay. So let's do it. He doesn't have to be in Oregon?
No, actually, I prefer outside of Oregon. I love to travel, and our community is so small. It's hard to have privacy or no drama here. So I tend to steer away from Oregon folks, but I'm not opposed if they're here.
All right, we got some paid questions for you.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Okay, well, we got two things. Kareem Bono said, a word of advice, go back to your husband.
Okay. Receive.
Why did you get divorced?
Honestly.
Hello?
That's weird.
I'm not sure if our internet went out or
Sorry,
there you go.
I was getting a phone call. My bad. I'm sorry. No, I won't say anything negative about my ex-husband on the internet because he's still my child's father. And it just wasn't a good relationship. It wasn't healthy. Yes, we grew apart as we got mature and older.
I never understand that, right? It wasn't healthy. Yet you gave this man 3 kids. You married this man. I can never understand women who can give men, right? Let's say this man was toxic. Let's say this man was terrible. He's a terrible man. Let's say this man was a terrible man. Why do women give the most valuable thing that you can give a man to terrible men? Why? Women give their bodies to terrible men. Women give kids to terrible men. Women give their youth to terrible men. And then, right, after you give all this to terrible men, now you're out in the dating scene wanting to give what to good men? What are you giving to good men now? That's the selfishness. That's the entitlement, right, of a lot of women. What are good men getting now, right? Because you don't want a terrible man anymore, right? You married him, you divorced him, you gave him kids, you gave him your body, you gave him a youth, right? So you don't want that terrible man anymore. So you're looking for good men, right? Good men, better man. What is that better? What are the better men getting? You are older, you are more used. You at your age, most likely he's not getting kids from you. It's like you are more expectant. You are more traumatized thanks to years, right? What are good men getting from this? Honestly, not really much. They're not getting much from this. So this is why I find it selfish. A lot of women think that good men, right? Good men deserve less. Good men deserve less than the bad men that she left, that women have left, right? Good men deserve less. Women have given their youth to bad men. Women have given kids to bad men. Women have given their bodies to bad men. Women have given their firsts to bad men. Now, after giving all their first, all the most wonderful treasured things you can give bad men, right? You can give a man, you're giving it to bad men. Now, you want good men, and what do they get? They get the worst from you. They don't get you at your prime, right? They don't get you at your prime. They don't get you when you have less kids, or sometimes they're not getting kids out of you. They're getting you more traumatized, more jaded, more aggressive, more combative, more miserable. Women think men deserve less. That's the thing. Particularly good men. Women think good men deserve less.
Together very young. It was a very long-term relationship. I met him when I was young. So we didn't know what we didn't know. And once we learned.
Thank you, PA. Salute, my brother.
And we just grew apart.
Okay. Lee, Stillmatic Network with G Honda said, so a man coming to your situation has permission.
Exactly. Red Door said it. Baggage. It's like, this is the thing where you essentially come out of it full of trauma. And that's what you're giving to a better man. No.
To discipline and punch your sons in the throat when they disrespect?
What?
I don't whoop my kids. If that's what you do with yours, that's on you. I'm a mandatory reporter, so there's that.
I know you can't see it, but so people can know I'm not making the question up.
No, okay. When I say authority and discipline, before I engage with anybody or even introduce anybody to my kids, I'm gonna make sure that we're in alignment with how we raise children. So if it's anything that I see as a little bit extra, it probably wouldn't be a go anyway. So there's no punching or hitting of my children or any children of that matter. But you do you, boo. You do you, boo. If that's what you do, hopefully you
discipline and punch your sons in the throat when they disrespect. Ooh, child, nah.
My kids are very well behaved. They don't get in trouble. So there's that.
This one said, I could put the blue ones on stage. It says, you are busy. What time do you have for a man?
Yeah, I am super busy. Like I said, when I feel like there's a deep enough connection, I do make time. I'm a scheduler, I'm a planner, so I like to make sure that we have things planned. I make time. I cook dinner. I come over for dinner. I will, we can sneak in some coffee dates and some lunch dates and some happy hours after work. I'm flexible. I just, we got to have a good connection for it to be worth it for me.
Got you. All right, Lee, what's your name on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Sure. It is exactly how it looks. It's Lee Larie, LEIGHLARIE.
Okay, this is a pretty picture.
Thanks.
Okay, Lee. You're gonna make the week's recap next week.
Oh God, okay.
I like your pictures. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's Lee. Do you want to get married again?
I'm not seeking it, but I'm open to it. If things naturally flow that way, I'm open to it.
Okay. So fellas, her name on the app is Lee Larie, LEIG. Oh, I said it wrong?
Oh, it's okay. I was starting to correct you. Yes, Lee Larie.
No, tell me if it's your name.
And I was getting dogged out because they were.
What is up, girl? What you saying in this paragraph?
I know. I put a short paragraph at first, and then I was like, "Oh my God!" I was getting some. Okay, so I struggle with the notifications of messages, and I was getting dogged out because they was like, "You say you like communication, but you ain't responding." And I was like, I didn't get the notification, so I put like a little extra thing in there, like, here's my information, just in case I don't respond right away. My bad. I'm trying.
I'm going to read this though. It says, since I have more characters, I'm a driven woman who loves to learn and strives for accomplishment. I am a strong leader, but yearn for someone to take on that role. I'm a nurturer at heart and find joy in other success as much as my own. I don't have energy or the capacity for BS. Will always choose my peace and sanity. It's too long, child. If y'all want to read it all, if it's go to her bio and read it, hit her up. Lee, it's spot right there on the Kendra G Singles dating app.
Yeah.
All right, girlfriend, I'm wishing you the
Thank
best,
you, boo.
girl.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, I want to ask you.
I mean, she doesn't seem terrible, right? She doesn't seem terrible. I would say this. I mean, I would say always be aware, right? Always be aware. As women age, they're not the most, there's a reason why when dating is easy for women, they still can't find a man. And it's not even because they maybe be a terrible person. Most likely standards. Most likely, I've experienced this. Most likely women don't even prioritize you. Women would not even prioritize men, right? I think a lot of women, okay, in particular who's been single for a while, they don't value men. They don't value men. So they don't make it a priority to get to know a man, to make time for a man. So I find that also one of the red flags in a lot of women where they don't care. They don't care. They don't put a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of care, because we saw that lesbian, right? The lesbian girl, lesbian chick saying a lot of women do not put effort into getting to know you. They don't. A lot of women do not put effort into trying to establish something. They don't. And I find that more of a problem as women age. So that could usually be the problem with a lot of women where they just don't put the effort in, right? They just don't, they don't care so much. So I find that the issue with a lot of women. And, it could probably be her, right? So, but she's not terrible. She's not terrible. So what do you guys think? No, yeah, it's not terrible, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so let's end out. What's going on with this? I hate this sometimes. All right, let's end out on this video, right? Let's end out on this last Kendra G video. All right, let's end out on this Kendra G video. This will be the last one. We'll end out the stream on this video, okay? Thank you guys for joining. All right, let's check this one out.
Hello?
Hold on, I gotta turn it around.
Are you ready? Where you at, girl?
I was ready because I was standing still, but then I started shopping, the line started moving. And then I clicked off and I was doing something else and I said, who called?
Tashana, where you calling me from?
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York. How old are you?
I'll be 37 on the 30th of this month.
37 on the 30th. Okay. So
Another older woman. I mean, another woman that's later in her life, close to the wall. Right? You gotta know why. You gotta understand why these women are still single in the later years.
it's Tisha. How you say your name again?
Tashana or Tia.
Tia, Rochester, New York, 37. You have any kids?
I got 3 kids, 3 boys.
3 boys. How old are your 3 boys?
One is 19, and one is 6, and one is 7.
Yeah, she's doing this. She's doing this while grocery shopping. Yes, I agree.
By the same, by the same man?
No, it's 2.
2 men. Have you ever been married?
3 kids, 2 baby daddies. 37.
No.
And what do you do for a living, Tia?
I'm a nurse assistant.
Nurse assistant. Are you in the grocery store? Where you at?
Oh, yes, that's why I was like, I shouldn't have never did.
I'm like, I see. Is that macaroni and cheese? What's behind you? Juice boxes?
No, that's fruit snacks.
That's fruit snacks. I like the Jiffy box for a second, child.
I'm with somebody.
You say you with somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Tia, Rochester, New York, 37, 3 kids.
I'm actually working right now.
Never married, nurse assistant. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for an alpha.
She said she's working right now.
I'm looking for somebody that takes lead. I'm looking for somebody that follows Christ. Like, if you don't go to church, if you don't believe in God or any.
The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. She's looking for a God-fearing man. The hypocrisy, looking for a God-fearing man. This 37-year-old, 3 kids by 2 baby daddies, never been married, is now looking for a God-fearing man.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Any of those things, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I think just saying that explains everything. Like, I want you to be an alpha. If you're an alpha, then you're a leader. Then that means you are stable. If you follow God, then, you know what I'm saying, you're looking for a wife, somebody that you can, a partner, somebody that you can provide for.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just ready to settle down now. Yes. At 37, after 3 kids by 2 different men, now she's ready to settle down. This is what a man, right, that's ready for marriage. This is what he's getting. A woman past her prime, almost at the wall, 37, who has 3 kids by 2 different men. She never married. That's what a good man deserves, right? That's what a man who's ready for marriage. This is what a God-fearing man is going to get. An alpha man. This is what an alpha man wants. Yeah.
Were your children's dads alphas?
Were they what?
Were your children's fathers alphas?
I would say yeah, but a little bit more on the controlling side.
The control. What do you think? She just said she wants a leader. She said she wants a leader. And this is the hypocrisy of women. They don't fucking know what they're saying. Women don't know what they're saying.
Didn't really have to work. That's not a problem though, because I will work. But yeah, there was definitely leaders. But I was younger and I would say ignorant back then. I wasn't really understanding what I really need.
Whiskey, my brother, I love you. You are too kind. I bought a new washer and dryer. The delivery men were in awe of my house. It made me feel good. My house is tiny, but I fixed it up. One man was impressed. The bar I made years ago. I tipped them $50 and some snacks. You got a bar? That's badass. I love that, right? That's badass that you got a bar in your house. That's pretty cool. I love that.
needed in life. And now I know that I want to follow Christ. I want my leader to lead me to Christ. And
now, right after, this is the problem with a lot of women, where after you've been ran through, after you've given your best years to men that you don't want anymore, after you've given kids to men you don't want anymore, now the better men get this. Yeah.
they were like questionable, like they were spiritual or say stuff.
Yo, did you? That is crazy. That's movie shit right there. GR said, I won my house in a card game. That is some crazy, that's badass shit.
Like that, I'm just spiritual. I want somebody that's actually, they know, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't know. Then now they're just like, so much stuff happened to people that just like, I don't even believe in God no more. I just want to be spiritual.
Is that what you're saying for yourself?
No, that's what they are saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why things didn't work out, because I don't want to follow somebody that don't know, you know, what they believe in. They're just kind of like questioning their, you know, their religion.
Okay. All right. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers is somebody that's not an alpha. They want you to make all the decisions. They don't communicate well. They don't express themselves. They don't follow God. They're not a leader. No job, no nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I don't want to slim my chances, so I'm not gonna say I'm looking for a certain type. But I do want you to be healthy. Like I lost a lot of weight because I was at like 200 pounds. And I just don't want.
You lose?
I lost like 50 pounds.
Oh, that's what's up. How'd you do it? That's awesome.
I just went keto. I wasn't even working out. I didn't even go to the gym. I just stopped eating sugar. Anything bread, pasta, rice. Wasn't drinking no more pops. I was still eating like meats and salads, and maybe I'll go for like a light walk, or I got my treadmill in my living room, or I got a.
I know. You gotta pick a lane. Like Evil Eddie said, my exes were too controlling. I want an alpha so I don't have to make decisions. Pick a lane. That's what I'm saying. Women are confusing. They don't even know what they want, right? They don't even know what they want.
Trampoline in my backyard. I play with my kids, but I really just stopped eating any carbs. It's just a straight keto diet, fasting. My longest fast was 7 days. Was just, I'm saying, like, I don't want nobody thinking like that. If you feel like I got too many kids for you, and now you want to settle down, and now you're looking for a husband, I don't want that type of negativity.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sure. I mean, I guess. I mean, you don't want those type of men, fine. But this is also the situation that a lot of these women put themselves in. You don't want men to hold you accountable. You want men to ignore the bad mistakes you make. Okay, cool. But guess what type of men that will? To be honest, the type of men that would is the type of men that are either simps, which aren't alpha, or the type of men that just want to use you for your body. That is it. This is why a lot of women don't realize that, sadly, because of their past, because of all the mistakes they made in life, they are now only suitable for certain types of men.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
I want you to be able to take care of yourself. I could take care of myself.
I mean, that's the thing, that's accountability, right? That's the term where a lot of women don't realize that, sadly, they have made their life they have pretty much created the issues in their life. That's the thing a lot of these women don't really understand. They have made their life the difficulties that they are facing. Why aren't you attracting these alphas? Well, you imagine an alpha, typically, right? This man is in control of his life. He's leading his life to the best place as possible, right? Why would he want you? Why?
And if that's the 50-50 type of situation that's what's going on now, and if that's what I got to accept, then that's fine. As long as you're able to take care of yourself, you ain't got to ask me $10 for gas, then we can make it.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, let me see where I can put. I gotta put it on the Reese's cup and back up.
Are you putting on we said on the Reese cup? Put it down a little bit lower because we gotta see your legs. So put it down a few shelves lower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta put it down a few shelves low. She's in the grocery store. All right, move back so we can see your legs. Okay. All right, we see you, girl. Okay. Okay. You lost 50 pounds. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
She doesn't look terrible, right? She doesn't look terrible. I just think that, let me say this, right? She doesn't look terrible. The issue isn't that she looks terrible because most men find most women attractive anyway. The issue is usually that a lot of these women, honestly, with their lifestyle, with their, state in life, with how their life is looking, not a lot of men are attracted to it, right? Not a lot of men are attracted to that. Not a lot of men are desiring for 37-year-olds with 3 kids by 2 baby daddies. And then he needs to marry you. Not a lot of men are desiring that. Not, at least not quality men.
So you look good.
Thank you. Thank you. What was I gonna say? When was your last relationship?
Yeah, my last real relationship was probably 5 years ago with my kid's father. We was together for about 10, 11 years. He proposed to me twice. But again, I was trying to self-educate and understand what I needed in life. And so he did propose, but I just said we need to go to therapy. We did go to therapy. There was some stuff that he needed to really work on. They told him that he had to go and get further, help. And I just was like, at this time, it's just not going to work. Maybe in the future, if I never find anybody, we probably could. But right now, it's got a lot of self-healing that he needs to do. A lot of mental things that Black guys go through nowadays. It's serious. You think you can work through it and think you can change somebody, but you can't.
How many kids you have by him? 1 or 2?
2.
So you have 2 kids by him, but he proposed twice. So he wanted to get married, but you said he's not ready to be a husband.
Just wasn't ready. You ain't value marriage. You don't even go to.
You didn't value marriage. You gave this man 2 kids. You didn't value marriage. And now you value marriage? That's the hypocrisy. That's the insanity. How do you value marriage? But you gave this, before, how do you value marriage? Artie, it's all good. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Let me see. Let me put I'm gonna put your channel, link to your channel in the script, in the chat. Not
church. What would stop you from committing adultery? That wouldn't stop anything.
Okay. I'm going to let you respond to this because they're going to say, well, why'd you have 2 kids by him then?
It's a long story, but I could get into it, but we was together for 10, 11 years, and I didn't get pregnant until, when it was time to really break up. And I was unhealthy and stressed out, and I was smoking and drinking. I couldn't get pregnant, so I started fasting and getting healthy and, just working on myself. And my ovaries started working because my oldest son is 19. I was done having kids. Then I ended up getting pregnant. And then, I don't know. I just felt like I just was fertile. And then I ended up getting pregnant again. And I just was like, I just messed up. I know I don't got no excuses. That's why I'm like, if I got to be alone for the rest of my life because of the decisions that I made, then so be it. I know I'm a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm very submissive. If I'm in a relationship, I feel like I have respect for my husband. I cook. I know how to clean. My house is clean. It's in order. I self-educate. I teach my kids.
Beatrice. Beatrice, thank you for stopping by. What a stupid low IQ conversation. I have come from gardening to change this stupid program. I feel so sorry for you all. Blaming each other sexist. Grow up. What? Who's blaming anybody? What are you talking? I mean, like, it's about people's own decisions in life, right? You don't blame others, right? You don't blame others for your decisions in life. That's the thing. It's accountability.
We moved out of the hood into a better area. I own my own house. My credit is A1. I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. And I just feel like I'm woke and I'm self-aware.
I do want to say, okay, I first of all, I appreciate your transparency. I appreciate your accountability. I think that's admirable that you could share your side to it and maybe the inside of things that you could have did better. So I respect your transparency and self-accountability. I think you're an attractive girl. I don't think you'll be alone.
I mean, and it's also good that she understands that, you know what, if she's gonna, you know, be single for the rest of her life, she knows it, right? So I give her credit for that.
Forever. I think that what happens is this. Here's the deal. This is what I've learned in hosting the show. And I will always
Skeletor, what's up, my brother? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
tell people I don't proclaim to be a relationship expert and all those things. What I am is always a journalist first, and now I have data. As a journalist, what you do is you collect data. So in the last 5 years, I have interviewed a lot of single people that have given me enough data to make synopsis.
Bro, you're crazy. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, my brother.
In different cases. I think you're attractive, right? So I think that's number one in both categories, men and women.
You guys are terrible. You guys eat crazy stuff, but I understand that too.
Begins with attraction. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. So I think there's always going to be men that will want to be involved with you. The question is, are they going to be the man that you want to marry or will want to marry you, right? But I don't think you will be alone forever. I think you will.
I've said this before. Women have options, okay? The problem isn't that you can't find a man. The problem is, are you attracted to the men that you can find? I would never say to a woman that you can't find a man. I will never say it. I will never say to a woman that you will be alone for the rest of your life. No, because here's the thing. Women will only be alone for the rest of their life if they choose to be. That is it. Every woman should know that if you want a man, you can find a man. Women will always have options. It don't matter if she's fat, skinny. It don't matter if she's ugly, pretty. It doesn't matter if she's old or young, right? It doesn't matter if she has 8 kids, 0 kids. Women will always have options. That's not a problem. Having options will never be a problem for women. The problem is, are you attracted? Do you want the options that you have?
Always have some type of companionship. I mean, your child's father wants to marry you. You don't want to marry him. So I respect whatever decision you made with that. But sometimes I think there's a man that will be your husband. There's a man that will be your boyfriend. There's a man that might be a situationship. But all 3 men could be different, right? What I've come to terms on this show is a lot of women want to marry the guy they have situationships with. And he's usually really exciting, very attractive, great sex, has money, doesn't show up all the time, but you would love to marry this man, but he's forever a situationship. Then there's a guy that will be wanting to marry you, like your child's father. You say propose twice. He's actually willing to be your husband, but for whatever reason, you feel as though he's not qualified. And I'm not here to.
He had mental disorders. I said he had mental disorders.
Yeah, I'm not here to challenge you.
Yes, but you gave this man 2 kids. This is the problem I find with a lot of women. Whatever he had, if he was toxic, if he was abusive, if he was a liar, it doesn't matter. You gave him 2 kids. You gave him your body. You gave him your youth. You gave him 2 kids. It don't matter what he had. You thought he was good enough to give 2 kids to. You thought he was good enough to give your body to. So it only looks bad on you. This man with mental disorder, you thought he was good enough to have 2 kids with. That's the insanity of it.
I'm not here to challenge you on that. You know him more than I know him, and you could be right?
Yeah, I just
So
felt
now
like
it's
I was uneducated. I know nothing about mental disorders with black men. I knew nothing about PTSD or any of those things that people suffer through. I was just with some guy that, you know, promised me that he would change his ways and he's going to work on his ways, and I trusted that, you know, just hope. And as I got older, I just realized that this is not. I can't keep going back, try to make it work. And it was going steady for a long time without us even having them kids. Then I ended up getting pregnant. So then we was like, well, let's really try to make it work, because we didn't want to have a broken home. He does have his head on right. Like I said, I feel like people's backgrounds is really important when they don't have, I don't want to put all his business out, but when they don't have a good family structure, that's really important. And, you know, things happen in their past that they need to overcome. And those questions are important to ask when you're potentially about to date somebody. And those are the questions that I ask now. You know, how was your relationship with your mother or your father? How did you grow up? How do you view life? And what is your spirituality?
Right? But I would never tell a woman to, and I don't think anybody wants to, a man and a woman, you should never want to marry a person who does not want to marry you back, period. You don't want to force somebody to want to spend the rest of their life with you. You shouldn't want to force somebody to do anything in your life. That's friend, family, or a romantic relationship. So if you have to bully somebody to be your husband or bully someone to be your wife, you're not going to be.
It just wasn't, you can't, it's like beating a dead horse. I couldn't do it. There's other stuff that I wanted to do, like buy houses. I want a business partner. I want a man that has aspiration and dreams. I want us to build wealth for our kids. I already put my, put in
JR, GR. Yeah, that's a lot of, a lot of men are just, you know what? They're fine with just being alone. Walk, MGTOW, go MGTOW.
trust together and a will.
I particularly support men doing more passport bro stuff, right? I support more men doing passport bro things, right? Get a passport, expand your options, right? I don't think it's a good thing for us to be alone, right? I don't think it's a good thing for us to be alone. So I'm more into like expand your options. There's women all over the world.
Together for my son. I want to travel the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to visit other countries, to move in other countries. I thought about packing up and moving to Africa. I want somebody that's even opposed to that, moving to Africa and buying land there. Just something.
Why don't you find an African brother then?
Different. I don't want to just be stagnant, just sitting in the house. Okay, you own the house and you ran from the white man forever, or you're paying mortgage and paying taxes on the land forever. I want somewhere where we can build, maybe open up a business. I just want to build with somebody. I want a partner.
Okay, we're gonna move forward. This was the comment section, and they told me to ask: is marriage that important to you?
Whiskey, my brother. PTSD. Everyone has PTSD now. I was in Iraq as a medic, in the 3ID, and in combat. I have shell shock. Thank you for service, my brother. Thank you for your service. Crazy stuff. I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
Marriage is important to me because I don't want to just be a girlfriend. And that goes beyond, like, if the person passed away, you get spousal benefits. If I'm not married to you, I'm not getting nothing. If you and I.
Oh, man. Another military man too, right? My brother. Thank you for your service as well. GR. Thank you, my brother. It's crazy out there.
Hospital, I can't make no decisions. You dead and I'm at the funeral. It's just like the girlfriend in the obituary. I want to be your wife. I want us to be a team. I want to pour into my husband. Anything that I invest into a man, I want it to be my husband. I want to give all to my husband, and I want him to give all to me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we did the Kendra Cam. So when was your last relationship? Was it your child's father?
It was my child's father.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's probably been about maybe 4 months.
4 months. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Three flaws I have to work on would probably be my, how do I say this? How I deliver my message to people, because it can come off aggressive. I've been trying.
So she has an aggressive personality when she talks to people. Great.
To learn how to be a little bit more feminine, like getting my nails done or doing my.
You see that? How can the type of woman like that even handle an alpha? I don't think men that are typically alpha really deal with masculine type women.
Eyebrows, because I really just like rough around the edges. My dad is a mechanic. I'll be working on cars with him and stuff. Just being more feminine.
Her temper, yep, the temper. That's the thing. Attitude and temper. This is the problem. I've said this before. As women age, that's going to be the biggest thing. Why are they single? It's because of their attitude, because of their personality.
Feminine, being more, soft spoken. My delivery, I guess I need to sugarcoat it because people just be saying I keep it so real. What else? I think that I am a spoiled brat sometimes. I don't like to be told no. If I feel like I do for you though, like not just anybody, if I do for you and I'm here for you and I got your back and I ask you for something, which I probably won't need you for anything, but if you tell me no, I feel like I'm entitled for you to tell me yeah. So I need to work on that.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I feel like a guy would be lucky to be with me because I'm ready to build with my person. And I want us to pour into.
You're ready to build with a man at 37, 3 kids by 2 different men. What are men building with, right? What are men getting to build with you? It's like very little. This is a thing where it's not worth it anymore. Why wouldn't a man try to find a different type of woman with no kids to build with?
Each other. I could be beneficial to you. You could be beneficial to me. And again, a marriage is like a partnership.
Okay, let's do it. Tia, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I think that's it. When she talks about the app, it's pretty much done. What do you guys think? It's just crazy. I don't think this is the type of woman that's gonna really find her alpha. I didn't really like who she's talking about. I don't know, paying the white man shit. That's like, okay, I get it now. I see where you're coming from. But whatever. What do you guys think? All right, my brothers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Evo Eddie, my brother. Thank you for being here. Tony B was here earlier. GR, my brother. Thank you. Whiskey, I love you, my brother. I love you. Artie was here. Poor Man, my brother. Thank you. Red Door was here. Who else? Big Bars was here earlier. Anyone else? There were so many people here today. I love you, right? Aljan, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Who else? So many. I want to give as many shout outs as I can. Right? Because I love you guys. I really do. Right? You guys are amazing. You guys are so supportive. You guys are so kind to even be here. JBB, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, all my brothers. Anyone else? Red Door, my sister, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the support. Russell, thank you for support. Anyone else? Beef Testosterone, thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping by. PA, my brother, thank you for the love, right? You guys are amazing, right? Thank you for the love, my brothers. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing, right? Also, like I said, if you guys want to join in, a call-in, I'm going to do Wednesdays, a call-in show where you guys can join in and we can react to videos together. You don't have to cam up, just have a good mic, have a good connection, and we could react to videos together, right? Wednesday's live stream. I'm going to try to make that a regular thing, all right? So if you guys want to, join in, call in, react with me, you guys can, all right? So I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be different. I think it'll be interesting. And if you guys want, Discord. Discord link is in the chat. Discord link is in the description. You guys can always recommend videos, recommend topics. We could talk, we could chat sometimes, so that would be cool, right? But thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for stopping by, for showing support, showing love. Please check out my other videos. Please comment if you guys could, right? Please comment if you guys could. Please like the other videos. It helps me out greatly. I really want to try to grow this, this channel as much as I can. I have more brothers coming in, so I would love this, right? So I love you guys. All right. Have a good night. See you guys later. Later, guys.